Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your boy True the King TV. Back again with another video, man. Salute, 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 man. They hard. Listen, salute to BJ313, man. First one in here. Salute, salute to you, man. Appreciate you. Nicholas Brown. Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you, appreciate you. My fault. I'm out. Salute, Adrian Morris. My fault. I had a call. Salute, 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 salute. Somebody, I don't know what that was. They did fake ass auto insurance claim calls, whatever. Man, you owe this money, man. Get out of here, man. No fake calls, man. Salute, salute, we base. Salute, damn Kwame Fraud. Salute, salute. DJ 20, salute. C Dave, salute. Salute everybody, man. Salute, man. Listen, the grind continues, man. Only gonna be here for like a couple hours. The grind continues. Uh, the grind continues, man. Salute everybody watching, man. It's your boy Trudy King, man. You know what it is, man. I'm back at it again. Even to listen, man. Hey, it's a beautiful day outside, man. I'm at the beach. I'm at the beach. You know what I mean? I ain't not on a vacation or anything, but I mean, that's why I'm at. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For so, how y'all feeling though, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Yeah, man. Oh man. So let's get into it, man. Listen, you know what I mean? I watched the game last night. I didn't get a chance to really a lot of y'all know that y'all know me from FY Sports or U3 Sports, whatever the case may be. Um, Lamont, you was streaming the game, of course. You know what I mean? Some of y'all may have not got my thoughts on the game. You know what I mean? As soon as that game went off, I was sweet to sleep. I ain't gonna hold you. Soon that game went off. You know what I mean? I had to get up way early in the morning today, man. Been a long day. But hey, we here. The work day over. So yeah, man. The game NBA Finals. Let me start with this. The NBA Finals Game 3 recap. Um, hey, just like I expected, um, not necessarily the score necessarily, but the fact that uh the Bucks gonna win Game 3. It was a it was a must win game, of course, because you down 3-0, the series be over with, right? Salute Taj, man. The series be over then, right? So, hey, I mean, listen, the Bucks did what they had to do, man. And like I said, I told people, like I said before, this team is hard to beat. This team is hard to beat. Listen, they can go. They went through. Listen, they've been getting hit everything even to hit kitchen sink. The Bucks are a battle tested team, not just necessarily this year, but from the years before. You know what I mean? Of course, you have the new players like Drew Holiday or PJ Tucker, but even those players, in a sense, has their experience in the playoff, going through adversity, and seeing a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? John's been the best player and one of the messed up knee is crazy. Listen, I've been saying that he's been the best player this whole playoff run, but nobody really trying to. It's not even close. You talk about consistency and the level of play he's playing right now. Giannis is the best player in the playoffs. And you can't even argue that. You cannot argue that whatsoever. If y'all can hear me, put a one if y'all can hear me too. Put a one if y'all can hear me too. If y'all can. Like he's been day in and day out. I guess you can't hear me because you know what I mean. You respond, salute, say that, hey, salute. Like it's crazy because it's the man clearly has been the best player in this whole salute, Taj. He's clearly been the best player, and
Yo,
it's not
yo, what's
even
good?
salute. He's clearly been the best player. If I got background noise.
No.
I'm good. Okay, yeah. Um, it's crazy because he's not getting that same credit just because of the style of play. Just because he's not a shooter, people trying to downgrade him. Like they was recapping the game on. I was watching when I was on my. I had a little free time, like a little, you know what I mean, to waiting on the for next objective for what I had to do today, and stuff like that. Working. I had a little free time, look at my phone, see little clips. They on ESPN, they was talking about this and that. He did this because Aiton was out the game and all that. I'm like, dog, he was getting 40 points when Aiton was in the game. He was getting 40 points He was getting 40 points regardless. So I'm like, I don't know what people were talking about or what people was watching. I have no idea. People were fucked up. It's like I don't like. I'm like, what? Are you serious? You trying to tell me he only scored 40? They were trying to make sure he only scored 40 points. And I'm like, dog, okay, he scored 40 points, but he was not in foul trouble. It doesn't matter what the circumstances may be. The difference is, yeah, it was in foul trouble and it made it even worse. But here's the thing: Milwaukee was hitting their shots. The role players, the people surrounded by Giannis, was hitting their shots. You know what I mean? They played good enough. They didn't necessarily play great. They played good. You know what I mean? I mean, Drew Holiday played. You can say Drew Holiday played great because he did more than his average, of course. You know what I mean? But outside of that, he didn't have like a. This not wasn't one of his best games. You know what I mean? Look what the Suns have to do to beat the. Look what teams legit have to do to beat this team. Look at the performances that the other teams had to do to beat the team. You
Yeah.
know, like you really gotta look at it. Like the Brooklyn Nets. They had. I mean, of course you had, of course the KDs and KD and stuff like that. And KD had to go play the two best games of his life to make it even a 7 game series. You know,
Yeah.
they have to play like Jeff Green had a career game, like stuff like that.
Game
This team is
game
hard. This
game
team is
five.
hard to beat. Chris Paul had a career game that the game one. Then Mikal Bridges. I mean, Aiton had a crazy game. Aiton had a crazy game. Then Mikal Bridges had a crazy career game. A career game. One of his best games of his career. Like this is the type of stuff that has you have to like this team has been, you know what I mean? Like they've seen it all. And they're battle tested. And the thing, like I said, that small ball lineman dude when y'all's playing the five is giving the Suns problems.
Facts.
Like the Bucks, I told
They
people
gotta
the
play him at
Bucks,
the five more.
right? They've been doing that. They've
They
been doing
haven't
that.
been doing that yet. Oh, they been doing that?
I mean, the five. I mean, like I said, Brook Lopez has been playing 20 minutes. They beat him playing the five really a lot. Game two, but that's it. Game two, but like that's just like so. In that game, they were just hitting. I mean, the Suns just hit a lot of threes. They just hit a lot of amazing threes. So it's like, you know, it was. It wasn't like they lost that game. You live with them type of game, but like it's like, listen, man. Like there's no when you have a starring player like that. Like listen, when you have a starring player like that, and all the other players really got to do just play their role. They don't have to just do their job and do what they asked to do. And you have a starring player like Giannis that's consistently going to play at that level. You're always going to be a team that's hard to beat. You know,
Mm-hmm.
your team always going to be hard to beat.
Gotta
So
make the matchup
people people
problems.
people talk about how Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton playing inconsistent, and that's true. But at the same time, the reason why they're here because okay, but Sue Dudley. But the reason why you see the Bucks keep prevailing and going through and keep winning and keep win games like this because, like I said, inconsistent don't mean they don't show up at all. And it's like the thing is, Giannis is Giannis is playing at a level where other players on the team cannot match. It's just really that simple. People will
Mm-hmm.
KD had to go play the best ball in his life to bring the game, make it a game seven. Winning in Milwaukee is not easy, man. That's the thing. People like winning in Milwaukee is not easy. If none of the people on the Suns could, if Devin Booker or Chris Paul can't play balls out, or can play balls out and play at a high level, they're going to beat them in Milwaukee. I think I could, and I definitely think Milwaukee can beat the Suns at home. I think Milwaukee can beat. Like, they can get one game. They can definitely get one game, in Phoenix, they definitely can do that. And this was a statement game. This was a statement game because yeah, Aiden had 5 fouls, but Giannis also had 5 fouls too. In game one, he had 5 fouls too in game one. So listen, man, and the thing is this, they did, and give credit to the Suns. They did beat them. That beat that small ball line with Giannis a foul game too. But the difference is now is they going, they're getting over screens. If you notice, they're getting over screens. They're doing other stuff. Drew Holiday getting over screens and stuff like that. They're not letting, you know what I mean? They're not exploiting the mismatches. They're not going, you know what I mean? And and when they play that small ball and Giannis is there, they are a hard team to beat. Max out, True the King. Do you get a chance to watch Max out too? Nah, I did not watch Max out too. I didn't get that paper. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard what happened though. I ain't get to watch it. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't gonna pay for that. To tell you the truth. All right, like Calico Hitman, like I mean, yeah, but I probably watch me again on YouTube. Hey, listen, man, I may recap. I mean, listen, um, I don't know the next car I'm going to battle. I'm not battle. I'm gonna battle. I don't know what the next. I need to do another battle rap episode. Matter of fact, but like, yeah. Thank you for reminding. Definitely need to get on my stuff though. Thank you, Joe Dudley. I'm definitely gonna check them out. Salute Rudy Breeze, man. Salute Rudy Breeze in the building.
Yeah, true. You forgot to put the link to the video on Discord, on Lamont's Discord.
Oh snap! You sure right.
Yeah,
Hold up.
but but you good because I put it in because I already put it in the link anyways.
Okay. Good looking though, man. Good looking though, Taj. See, maybe Woe's in the building, man. Salute to Taj, man. Lil Kayla was fire. I heard it was fire. Definitely heard it was fire. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Uh, like, yeah, man. Like, people need to stop like crowding out the Bucks out, man. Shoot, y'all really thought I was gonna lose that 250, huh? Y'all thought I was gonna lose 250, huh? Y'all thought I was gonna have to play double 500, huh? Y'all thought that, huh? But guess what? Guess what? Smooth Hitman being a real Suns fan and not a bandwagon that just wants Chris Paul to win the ring. I said it. Shout out to Hitman X for not being a fake Suns fan and not only rooting for the Suns because they want number yo, honest burner. Come on, get out of here. Suit Kid Trunks, Suit Tiffany. I see you. Suit Kid Trunks, man. What up with Kid Trunks? How you
Good
feel about
Trump.
the game last night, man? You seen the game
What?
last night, Kid Trunks?
To be honest with you, I watched a little bit of it, man. I mean, it was good, man. Giannis stepped up, But Milwaukee wins the next one, and this game gonna get a little more interesting. You know what I mean? But you know,
Hey, man. Hold up, my fault. Oh, snap, my fault. Hold up. Salute C3, man.
What's up?
Salute on the game.
What's going on, True?
What's up,
C3,
CA3?
I'm doing good,
C,
man.
C3, you saw the
CA3.
game last night?
Yeah, I saw the game last night.
And they can't stop. He baby Shaq. That's baby Shaq.
Hold up, Lord Gamer. How you feel about the game? How you feel about how the Bucks did what they had to do?
It's home court, bro. I mean, the playoffs. I mean, the series won't start until somebody loses at home. I don't know if
That's
people are
facts.
thinking, "Oh, the series is over." I mean, the Suns did what they're supposed to do. They held home court. I mean, and we don't. And the Bucks
Yo, turn
hold
it
hold
mute
home
your mic
court.
real quick.
I mean, and then if the Bucks hold home court on game 4, then we back at 0-0. Like it's
Right.
not
A
that big.
lot,
Of,
a
yeah, I
lot of
mean,
people
it's
saying
That's
that
true.
they was
You,
gonna
you like,
sweep.
CA3 was preaching. He's speaking all facts. Lord Gamer, how you feel about the game last night? You know what I mean? You already started. He baby Shaq. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm not
It's
even.
Bucks and
He
7.
baby Shaq. He baby
Bucks and
Shaq.
7.
That's
He
why. That's
baby.
why they should put. That's why they need to put Giannis in the center position and just let Brook
And
Lopez take him
I've
out
been.
the starting. That's what I
Hey,
think. I think, huh?
yo, what's up,
hey,
Kid
Todd.
Trunks?
Hold on. Hey,
What's
Todd.
up?
CA3. What I've been saying about Giannis need to be playing the three. I told people I told people Giannis is really a 5 and he needs to be closer to the
He's
basket.
a
I've been
It's
telling
five.
true.
people
Guess
this.
what?
I've been telling people this, and look what Giannis been
I
doing,
mean,
playing the big
he
boy
is
three.
really a 5. I mean, that's not really. I mean,
And
he should
true.
be
Guess
I
what
mean,
playing. He
happened?
should be a 5.
but-
You know.
right, but a
The
lot of people
Suns in
criticize.
trouble, true.
I mean, no, they're not in trouble. But
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
my
say this
if they
though.
ain't getting foul trouble, they in
No,
trouble.
it's not even that. Listen, they ain't in foul trouble. No, this is the facts, right? And CA3 knows it because CA3 is a he he watched a lot of Hawks. He knows this. At five,
Like,
like that 5 ball playing that small ball line the Bucks do, you can't beat them a game doing that. But to beat them in a 7 game series where Giannis playing the 5 is
It's hard
is
to
is
do.
is not. It's highly unlikely. The Brooklyn Nets. The thing about the Brooklyn Nets that was a little bit different because that a little bit you had to put Brook Lopez in there. The fact that you had to kill their size of it. The reason why they won that series because Brook Lopez was a key part. You know what I mean? If
I
he
mean,
couldn't,
I mean, I even thought they got. I even thought they started getting more. They started winning more games when they played more guys center minutes too. Because you remember that one game at home where they took over in the fourth quarter. They didn't play Brook Lopez that fourth quarter.
And
no,
They
what
should
game you
do
talking
small
about?
ball.
I think
They
I
should
think it
do
was
small
I
ball.
think it was a game 5. I think it was a game 6.
Against
It was
Brooklyn?
one of those home games. I think it might have been game. It was one of those home games. They
oh,
took
Against
over in the fourth
and
quarter and
it's
smacked them.
physicality too, true.
Brooklyn.
against Brook,
But
but
yeah,
here's
they
but
didn't play Brook Lopez in
no.
that fourth quarter. They was playing Giannis that whole fourth quarter at the 5. And
Yeah,
he killed them.
right,
Yeah,
right. And the thing is, right, and the thing is, not necessarily that. I mean, but, well, even like Brook Lopez had more of a more minutes, of course, against the last 3 teams because of he can utilize his size better against those teams besides the Suns. You know what I mean? The Suns do a
Yeah,
lot way more. The Suns do a lot way more pick and roll than the other teams.
yeah,
So they're always going to try to exploit the mismatches. But
yeah,
the thing is, if you
yeah.
broke Lopez, but you have Giannis playing the 5 almost like that consistently like that, it's going to be hard for them to beat. And like I said before, Giannis give Portis Jeff Teague minutes. The Portis played good. See, that's the thing. Portis played good. He played good.
I mean,
That's the thing.
to me, they played better
yeah,
when
he got
Portis
experience.
was in there
He got
and Lopez
experience.
was out. They played better.
And the thing is, Brook Lopez is still going to be productive. All he has to do is give you 20 minutes a game. He can do that. Listen, end of the day, he's still going to be productive playing 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And if
because
you play,
what they did was in this game they actually pad Portis out there a lot of the time, but they had Giannis guarding Aiton.
right,
Yeah,
and then they do try to do a switch, and they try to do that pick and roll. They force and listen, Aiden ain't going to listen. They force Aiden to take jumpers. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They making Aiden do more stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Listen, if he gonna beat me, hey, listen, listen, Aiden got killed because Aiden not really taking a lot of shots like that. He's the third leading scorer of the team. Fourth, and listen, if you want to pick a roll with Aiden all day, do it. Hey, listen, that's cool. Aiden's not gonna kill you. Like he's gonna be effective, but you have to respect it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like this team, you can't. People keep saying, "Well, oh, yada yada. Oh, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday inconsistent. Hey, that's true, but you can't count on them. But you trying to tell me they're
And
gonna
you acting
win a
like
seven game
Devin
series?
Booker is.
And the thing is this though, in a 7 game
Yeah,
series,
Devin
that ain't gonna
Booker
mean
not
nothing.
consistent at all. I mean,
Here's the thing,
efficient.
Chris Middleton had a decent game. He had a decent game.
Oh yeah,
He played
Yeah.
great.
yeah.
I'm just saying, they win games with them like Drew Holiday. Like you said, when Drew
I
Holiday
mean,
play
Chris
like that,
Middleton
it's just
still
like
ain't really played his best yet.
exactly. And Drew Holiday, he had a great game, but like I said, when he plays like that, listen, they like undefeated when he plays like that. Ain't no deal. You ain't gonna pick up Slew Luda
What up,
Ryder in the
Lou?
building.
Salute, Lou.
What up, fellas? I saw the game last night, and I said this during game two. All Milwaukee got to do is stick with the game plan, dominate the paint, um, play decent enough defense, get basically put out a 10 to 20 point lead going into halftime, and basically that's what Milwaukee did last night. Giannis, they actually played Lopez less, like I said, like me and True and everybody else been talking about, and Bobby Portis and Giannis stepped up, and they got that win last night.
Right,
Now let's see if they can do that in Game 4, because all they had to do, because they can dominate the paint if they want to, because
right,
really when DeAndre Ayton's out the game, the Suns got no answer after he's out the game, and they
right. And
got
here's the thing. Right, that's facts. My fault, Lou.
last night they got him in foul trouble, and and basically Milwaukee got a whole lot of second 10 points last night. And if they do that game plan once again in Game 4, then you're gonna have a real series.
I mean, that's why I also telling people like, with when Aiden gets in foul trouble, what is the Suns gonna do?
Right. And the thing is too, though, man. Like the thing about it is too, the Bucks is a slow grind team, man. Listen, it may not listen. They ain't built for the play. They are a playoff built team, man. I mean, you can say anything about Mike Budenholzer, but if you look how they team is built, you know what I mean? How the style they are a grind hard team, and out of everybody in the playoffs, listen, they they may lose a game. They maybe go down 2-0, but it's all about the grind. Listen, that's cool. It's one game at a time. They have the same mindset. And the thing is this too. If you can dominate the paint like that, if you can dominate the paint like that, I don't care. You're going to win. And like, yes, the Suns up 2-0. I mean 2-1. That's true. But listen, if they can't slow down Giannis to get in the paint, they're not going to win. That's really just that simple.
And understand this, guys. I still have Phoenix winning this series, but if Milwaukee do what they need to do, dominate the paint, they can come back and win this series themselves. So
And I don't think nobody's stopping them in the paint. If you have Giannis in the paint and you can't stop, like I said, we see years before where people are stopping or slowing down Giannis, right? But it's not. You look at this playoffs. Listen, he still is dominating. If it's a sweep against Miami or a 7 game series against the Brooklyn or a 6 game series with the Hawks, where is the key part of them winning? Points in the paint.
I think Giannis has gotten smarter as a player too. He knows how to get to his spots easier
And
than he
speaking
used to.
of that IQ, look at the passes he was dishing out, man. Look at that, like, and that's the
Like
thing is,
like 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 game two. Like if like remember watching game two, although they lost, but like look at that third quarter. Like Giannis he wasn't playing dumb. Like he just got to his
right,
spots and did what he had to do. He wasn't playing stupid.
right. But you know what's crazy
no,
is though,
those players made when Giannis started dominate the paint, they got like 3 to 4 guys on him, and when those other players start stepping up and start hitting their shots.
Yeah.
That could be the game plan for every game here on out.
look at Giannis where he's going to, where he's dishing out the passes with Brook Lopez and the
So
Bobby
true.
Portis. Yo, what up?
You had seen the post game interview, True?
I
Monty
think
Williams
so.
over there
Which one?
complaining, and Monty Williams in there complaining in the interviews.
What do you say?
What he said.
He over there talking about the free throws.
I mean, listen, dog. Stop the man in the paint.
Fact, they over
That's
there
why
too.
that mindset, and that mindset is this though, right? Listen, you can't complain about free throws, man. You take tough ass shots. What do you listen? The shot selections the Suns are doing, they're not listen. They take a lot of listen. They hit a lot of tough shots.
Fact. Devin Booker be
Probably out
doing
of probably
fadeaways.
out of all the teams in the playoff, they're the best. They're the toughest shot makers
Yeah,
out of every
be
team
honest
that's
with
in the
you too,
playoff.
but some of those shots they took last night were kind of dumb though. Like,
But exactly. But so
But
when
they
people
make
talk
them.
about, but right, but when Monty Williams talk about the foul calls and all that, it doesn't make any sense. You've been getting away with taking them certain type of shots because look at the teams you actually play against. You know what I mean? Like I said, and like I said, you
I
going
don't
against
want to hear a damn thing about foul calls and all that. When you play
right.
home, you're gonna get calls like that. So Monty Williams needs to take a fuck up about foul
But,
calls.
but here's the thing though, they're gonna keep getting foul calls even in Phoenix. Y'all just gonna stay on the line. So it's like, listen, at the end of the day, you wasn't complaining we was up 2-0 when y'all been the free throw line almost 20 times.
I
Why
mean,
was where was you
difference is that Giannis was making them last game.
exactly? But either way though,
Yeah.
what's the difference though, right? If they would have won, would he complain about the free throws?
Hell no.
Exactly. So it's front running, man. And like I said, that's front running behavior, front running
No,
mindset.
true. He complaining because Giannis made all the free throws.
But
If
right,
Giannis was missing, he wouldn't have said nothing.
right. Well, no, if he would have won, he would have said nothing.
They front
He
runners.
would have said nothing.
He
So
would
when
have won, they
CP
would
be
have
up,
said
Like
nothing.
Giannis,
he be
yeah, y'all didn't understand about Giannis. On the road, he's bad. At home, he's great at free throw shooting. Like, cause on the road they're gonna be counting that book. They're gonna be counting at home. They ain't gonna be counting. They're gonna be all quiet to make sure he's focused
He
and
had a
knocking.
lot of key free throws on the road too, though. Don't forget that he had a lot of key free throws against Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the thing.
he's been better this series from the free throw line though. It's
Yeah.
probably been his best series from the free throw line so far.
But right, and either way, he's still getting 40 points, man. And a thing like this too, man. If he get back-to-back 40s like this, it ain't a good sign, man. A
he
player of
can
this
get
caliber,
3 straight 40-point games.
a player of this caliber. And I told people, a player of this caliber, Giannis
He
is
the
the
baby
key. He's the
goat.
key.
He the baby
He's the
goat.
key.
True.
I ain't going that far yet.
No,
And
no,
they
don't,
and they
no,
just
you
said
can't talk.
baby go.
I ain't going that far either.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though. Giannis the best big in the game.
Facts.
I'm gonna say that though. You know what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna stamp it. Giannis is the
They
best.
say it's A Disney. True. They say it's A Disney though.
It's not. It's not. Hey Disney,
Giannis is
it's
better than
not.
you, bro.
Yeah, A
It's not.
Disney.
I'm gonna say this. He's better than Embiid. He better. Hold on. He better than B. He better
And
than.
the
He
dude
better
who
than.
quit on his
He
team
better.
too. The dude who quit on his team.
Hold up, Lord Gamer. He better than the B. He better than Jokic.
Jokic.
He better than AD.
Facts.
And
Street
that's
clothes.
just what it is.
Yeah,
That is what
you
it
gotta say
is.
Giannis is better than Jokic than AD because Giannis got 2
He
MVPs.
better than all.
AD got no MVPs.
And he better
But
than
what,
B.
yo, True. What they call Giannis though? What Harden said about him again?
They say he just tall.
No skill. And he in the finals with 2
No
straight
skill.
40-point games.
He got
I
No
mean,
skill.
I hate that people say he has no skill. I mean, he's
He
a
has
very
And
no
dynamic
how
skill.
player.
He
many
has no
40-point
bag.
finals games do Harden got?
I mean,
How many
like
40-point finals
he's a very
games?
unique. I mean,
How
he's
he
a
not
very
skilled?
unique player.
yeah.
Like, it's a lot of.
How you right?
Facts.
How
It's
you not
how
skilled, but
They
you
you
say
not
he's not a
3 times
skill,
MVP?
but he beat Harden in the playoffs.
right. Hold on.
I don't get like I never got how people say Giannis is not skilled because
Because
I
he'll be
haven't
taking a
seen
bunch of threes.
I
That's why
haven't
he'll take a
seen
bunch of threes.
I mean I haven't really seen a big really that I haven't really seen that many bigs ever that
And
really
and see
had
at
the
3.
footwork.
If you criticize Giannis, you gotta criticize Shaq then.
I mean the thing is like Giannis is I mean the thing that's
There are
unique
people
about Giannis.
out there criticize Shaq sometimes, but do Shaq
I mean
carry
I
him?
feel like
He got
I mean
a
I don't
championship ring.
I mean like I don't think Giannis gets enough credit like you know to be able to have his footwork and dribble the way he does, like that's not you don't see that every day, you
Right.
know.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Right. People say, but those are haters because they don't appreciate the real game. They don't appreciate. They don't appreciate the game of basketball. Because basketball nowadays is all about highlighting of shooting the basketball, mainly shooting the three ball. And
Mainly shooting, yeah, three.
Giannis doesn't represent. Giannis really doesn't
He
represent
does
that. And
represent
that's
that.
why. And that's why he gets killed. You know what I mean? Because
Well, y'all
it's
get
not
mad at
just.
me. They get mad at me when I say sometimes you have to play the old school way just to get wins sometimes.
Man, listen. Here's the thing, though, Lou. It's different ways to win the game, right? Not, yeah, you're right. There's different ways to
Yeah,
win the game. Everybody can't
different
be Stephen
ways.
Curry. Everybody can't
Yeah,
be Stephen Curry.
nobody can be like yeah, not everybody
Everybody
can be.
can't be him.
Yo,
Everybody can't be.
yo,
Everybody can't be LeBron James.
hold on, hold on.
Everybody can't be KD.
Yo,
Right.
I heard something. Is Golden State really thinking about trading Steph Curry for Dame Lillard?
I mean, I ain't really
Nah,
paying attention to that. I'm really paying attention to that. To tell you the truth,
yo,
I don't
Dame
know.
is a Walmart version of Steph.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
yo, I heard. Hey, yo, I heard that shit.
I,
Like
I'm
that
not
nigga,
even. I'm not even going
yeah,
to entertain that because it's a. If the Warriors honestly thinking that, that'd be a dumb
Right.
move.
They have to fire Bob Myers.
No, here's the thing. The only way they probably get Dame if they get rid of what Andrew Wiggins, two of them picks, and probably like what
Nah,
Kelly
we
Oubre.
keeping Andrew Wiggins. He the future.
Right, I'm just
What?
saying though. That's the
That's
only way.
he baby Brown. He
Hold on,
baby
hold on,
Brown
hold on,
too.
hold on,
He
man.
baby
Hold
Brown.
on.
I know you did
Hold
not
one
say
time.
Andrew.
Chill out, little gamer man. Hold. Hey, listen, salute Khalil, man. I like it. Listen, man.
I know you did not say Andrew Williams is the future of Golden State.
Y'all do it. He is. He a great
You
two-way
know,
player.
I mean, he low key maybe
Oh.
is though. I ain't gonna hold you though.
If you come to Golden State, you got to play defense.
that's true. I mean,
I mean, but here's the thing though, right?
Dame don't play defense.
But hold up. I mean, like I said, that's why I don't really. First of all, let's say that do happen. It's not going to be successful because you got an unside backcourt that's
you got
defensive
other side,
liabilities.
cool.
Man,
Like
Steph ain't no defensive liability. Dame
I think it.
is.
Got my hold
Yeah,
on.
yes, yes, she is, bro.
Hold on. So you want Steph Curry? I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. He is a liability because I say
Yes, she is,
they
bro.
go against. Let's say they go. Cause let's say they go against the Celtics, right? Next year, let's say they do happen to go against a team, my team, the Celtics. You got Evan Fournier and Jalen Brown.
Man,
They're
every
gonna cook
Fournier
the shit
getting
out of him.
cooked.
He gonna post
Well,
the
my
shit out of
understanding
Dame
is
Leonard.
Romeo
Evan
Langford will
Fournier
be
is a bum, true.
really
He
true.
can be
My
a
understanding
salute,
is
Anthony.
Man, Bucks and
that
seven.
Romeo Langford will be our starting point guard next year.
Oh,
Now they gonna be an
oh,
AC.
well, I see what you. Nah, I don't think he'll be a star point guard. He gonna expand his offensive game. Lou. He'll expand his offensive game, his dribbling, his playmaking ability. I heard Evan Turner talk about that. But hold up, Avery Lewis, salute Avery. Suns and 7. I mean, hey, listen. Can the Suns? The question is, can the Suns beat Milwaukee at home? That's an honest. I've been saying that for the longest. The only way we see one team beat them at home, and Trey Young had almost get 50 points. That's all I'm going to say. John Collins had a career game, and Clay Capel had a career game too that same night. That's the only
Plus,
way.
he
That's
had
the
19
reason why.
rebounds.
That's the reason why they beat the Bucks, right? That type of like you can't like they hard to beat at home. They hard to beat at home, man.
But the
Yeah,
Suns
They
good on the road though, true. They 6-2 on the road.
it's still hard to be their own.
yeah they 6-2 in a row, but like
I mean, yeah, they 6-3 now.
they 6 they 6 I mean they 6-3 on the road. Yeah, they 6-3 on the road, but I mean okay. I'm not really like I said before, man. I don't want to get back into it. They're gonna you're right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right. Okay, but that okay, Anthony Lewis. Okay, Anthony. Well, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. If that's the case, then Suns not winning this series. Let me ask y'all. Let me ask the panel.
Mm.
If the Suns can't win a game in Milwaukee, can they still win the series?
Nope.
No.
Fuck.
No, because
That's
because the Bucks when I think the game I think the game's tomorrow or
It's on
or after
Wednesday.
tomorrow, but yeah.
Game 5 is in Phoenix.
Game 4 is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah.
The Bucks has yet to win a
But if the
Phoenix
Bucks,
win.
but if the Bucks win Game 4, that means the Bucks, they already got the momentum, and now the
Man,
pressure's gonna switch to
Booker
Phoenix.
too
Listen,
inconsistent.
I'm
The
gonna say
pressure
this
is
though.
there.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this though, right? The Bucks can't get a dub in Phoenix. They definitely
Right.
can't get a dub in Phoenix. I don't
Yo,
know. Listen,
true.
if Paul
Yeah,
George, if Paul George Clippers can beat them at home, look, you
But
can't tell me
true.
the Bucks can't beat them at home.
Baby
You can't
baby
tell me that.
Kobe too inconsistent. Baby Kobe too
I don't give a
inconsistent.
damn. Listen, y'all gotta stop calling Devin Booker baby Cole. He baby Michael
Dude
Redd.
had
nah,
I'm
10
tired of
points
that.
yesterday.
Hold on, he
he's
is
not
baby
baby
Michael
Cole.
Middleton
Redd.
is baby Kobe. Middleton baby Kobe.
Oh, hey yo, chill out before I kick you out the panel,
Yo,
man.
y'all,
Chill out, man.
hey, yo, Lord Gamer, come on, man, come on.
Chill out, man.
Look
That
what
man,
Booker been doing.
the
Ever
series
since that
reminds me of
Lakers shit.
2018 Eastern Conference. Oh, you can't. That's a bad comparison. I feel what you saying. That's a bad comparison. And who background is that?
I
Ever
That's
have
you,
since
no
Lord
that
idea.
Gamer.
Lakers. What you mean?
Somebody got background. Hold up. Let me That's on your end, Lord Gamer, man. Hold up. You gotta fix that.
That's Lord Gamer, bro. You gotta fix that shit.
Nah, but if
Yeah,
the
this
Bucks
series.
win, yeah, if the Bucks win Game 4, that means the pressure is gonna be on Phoenix. The momentum's gonna be on Milwaukee. That means that they could definitely win. That means that the Bucks could definitely win in Phoenix with that
They're gonna
momentum.
lose. Listen. And
And
here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. It's not gonna be. Listen, man. It's
yeah,
not gonna be. The
but look,
thing about that Boston.
I wouldn't
Hold
be
up.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks would win 4 straight. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't either. Tell you the truth. Who would? Who wouldn't be surprised, right? Who wouldn't be surprised? Like people were surprised. A lot of people were surprised that the Suns was up 3-0.
Wow, I got Bucks in 6.
You know what I mean? Like I said, man. Even if it go down 7, even if it's go down to 7, game 7, I got the Bucks winning, man. The Bucks are a more battle tested team. Listen,
Yeah,
that
they're more
they are a
balanced
slow
too.
and grind team. They don't play. Listen, they're gonna have the same. They're gonna have the same game plan of. They're gonna have the key game plan is listen is attack the paint. Attack. If you have somebody like Giannis, keep killing the paint. Simple as that. Everything else is gonna follow. That's all really what it is.
This series reminds me of the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals with Cleveland and
The Suns
Boston.
haven't
Hey,
went through any major adversity yet, so we gonna see. That's facts. And I be trying to tell people that, and that's not nothing hate. Salute to the Suns for making it to the finals. For making people make it seem like I'm a hater. But let's keep it real. This team is more battle tested than this. If you even look at individual
more
players on the
balanced.
Bucks, you can look at the players on each team. Which team is more battle tested that went through more adversity? That's just what it is. The most experienced players you have on this team is Chris Paul and Jay Crowder. And people talk about Jay Crowder going to do this to Giannis. I ain't seen nothing
And
yet.
do what Sean
Giannis,
said.
that man, listen, Jay Crowder ain't slowing nothing down.
But you know what Sean
And I
said.
told
Yeah, he the
people,
Giannis stopper.
and I told people, if Mikal Bridges and Jay Crowder don't
Are
play, have a great
inconsistent.
series, they're not going to win the series.
Facts. Look what Jay Crowder keep doing. He keep being inconsistent. And if he don't play good or Mikal Bridges don't play good, they gonna lose.
And I'm gonna tell you this though, the Bucks are prepared to play a seven man rotation, a 6-man if they need to.
That dude Muncie ain't ready yet.
It's not about him being ready. And that's the thing too though. I heard a lot of people talk about the coaching. I was on go shout out to Go Mike, but Go Mike, he was trolling. He was trolling though. But a lot of people
What he
believe
said?
what
What good Mike said?
a lot of people he was trolling. But a lot of people he said he was trolling. But Mike Williams is a better coach than Budenholzer. Who gives a
Did he
damn?
say
Who
Mike
cares?
Williams?
Who gives a damn?
Who gives a damn? He ain't that bad. He ain't that bad. It cost him the series. I can't be. He can't be that bad.
Facts.
Cause
Because
I'm gonna
every
say
time the
this.
Bucks lose, people blame it on a
Hold
Bud.
on,
Every
hold on,
time they
hold on, hold on,
lose.
hold on, Lord Gamer. Hold on. Here's the thing. Is Mike Budenholzer overrated? Yes, he is. In my opinion, he's overrated. Is he
Yeah.
all there as a coach? Hey, but he ain't no trash coach. But I'm gonna say this: Aaron Spoelstra. Last time I checked, Aaron Spoelstra better coaching Mike Budenholzer.
And he got
What happened?
swept.
What happened, y'all? What happened, y'all?
He got swept.
They got swept. They got their ass whooped. Miami got their ass
I'm
whooped.
finna eat their Sean today.
For what?
Hold up, yo. Cause that Jay, he said
Hey,
that Jay Crowder shit. He said because Sean said Jay Crowder gonna slow down Giannis. That's what he going with. He gonna cook you though. He ain't exactly say that though. But shout out to Sean at U3 Sports, man.
What did Sean say?
Jay Crowder gonna slow down Giannis because of what happened. Because what happened last year.
Hmm.
And look what happened to
Who did he pick
Bam.
in the series?
I think he picked the Bucks. He still picked the Bucks. I think.
Now he beat the Suns.
Did he pick the Suns? I forgot top of my head. I've been. Hey, yo,
No,
Lord
Jordan.
Game,
See,
Lord Game, you got.
he probably said
Hey,
that
man,
because
you
salute
got
to a
he
too
little
many
probably
baby,
babies.
Lord Gamer.
because
You got
Jay
chill.
Crowder was on that Miami team last year. They went to the finals. And
But I'm saying this is a different Giannis. And like I said before, this is the media, the NBA media, and the sports media, mainstream media is disgusting because if it was any other player, they'd be praising this man. They'd be praising this man right now. Because I find it funny how Steph Curry was no shade to Steph Curry because Steph Curry is a great player. He's the best point guard in the game. But let's say Steph Curry would have this type of run like this, they would say he'd be better than Magic Johnson.
Facts. If CP3 did this, because you don't see no players
Man,
giving Giannis credit.
hold up. Good point. That's a great hold up because I'm gonna touch on that right on the Chris Paul right. Shout out to Chris Paul. People think I'm a Chris Paul hater. I'm not. I'll just keep it real. I know people. I know people. Hold on, Lord. Hey, Lord Gamer, man, you gotta man. Come on, man. You gotta watch the system, man. You gotta watch the system, man. You can't do both, man. Salute to you for joining in. I appreciate the support. You coming on the panel, chop it up. You can't come on. You got a baby, Shout out to the baby though. But anyway, Chris Paul, for example, I'm hearing people talking about Chris Paul when NBA Finals MVP. Oh, he's top 5 or top 3. I mean, get out of my face with that. Because what happens if Giannis do all that? Because nobody's saying if Giannis win NBA Finals MVP, if he a top 3 or top 5 power forward of all time. I'm gonna say this right now, right? I'm gonna say this. I don't care what nobody gonna say. Giannis on the path to be a top 2, top 3 power forward of all time.
Duh. I mean that really should be a question.
you gotta understand, Giannis still get hate right now for even though he won defensive player of the year, 2
Man,
MVPs.
he gets
They,
hate. He gets
If he
hate.
win his ring, he better than Dirt. True.
I ain't gonna go that far. I gotta let
Not
Giannis.
yet.
Look,
Not yet.
compare the
Not
I'm
yet.
resumes.
not.
Compare the
Hold on.
resumes.
Hold
Not
on.
yet.
Hold
Not
up.
yet.
Hold up. Listen, you gotta wait till I'm gonna wait till his career is almost over so I can say that.
What
But I'm
about
gonna say
what
this.
about two-way
Hold
player?
on.
Two-way player.
really, man, you gotta wait till his career is over to
Right.
justify.
But let me
Dirk had too
elaborate.
many. The Dirk had too many good years, bro, to do
Man,
that.
let
Right.
True talk.
But hold on. Let me elaborate on that though, by guys. 'Cause a lot of people say, "What are you talking about, True?" And notice, shout out to Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time. Shout out to all the greatest power forwards of all time. But if any power forward in the game can do what Giannis can do, salute to FY Sports, man. Salute to Lamont in the building, man. The Kwame Killer, man. The Kwame Killer, man.
Kwame
Kwame
Killer.
Killer number 2. Kwame Killer number 2, man. The
Yeah.
Kwame the crush. The
Hey,
Kwame
hey, hey,
crush.
hey,
I
hey,
gotta say, I
Lamont. Hey,
gotta say
Lamont.
this
What you
too.
call me, Lamont?
The
I gotta
Kwame.
say
Hey,
this.
Hey, Lamont.
So
What you call me, bro?
who the number one? LVZ.
hey, man. The Kwame Killers, man. It's a group of them, man. LVC, LVZ, Anti, and Lamont, man. Lamont,
Anti, yeah, anti.
The Kwame
I'm the
Crush Crusher,
Lamont killer.
Lamont.
True. I'm the Lamont killer.
You ain't
No, you're
killed
not.
nothing, man.
You can.
I
But
had
like,
Ether Lamont yesterday. He had kicked me out when I was Ether.
hold up, though. Here's the thing. Um, but like I said, Jan is like no disrespect, even to the greatest power forward of all time, Tim Duncan. None of them power
Facts.
forwards. None of them
Had a
power
run like
forwards.
this.
Hold up. Chill, Lord Gamer. None of them. Not. I can't say that because you had great, powerful, great runs, but none of them power forwards. 'Cause a lot of people say he has no bag or like Giannis is not skilled and all that. Last time I checked, that none of the power forwards has the skill set as Giannis do ever. He's like GA3 said earlier. He's the most unique players in NBA history. The man legit could play. The man legit could play all five positions.
Exactly.
That's not even a cap. He can legit play all five positions. Only person I know that can do that was Magic Johnson. And probably I can't even say LeBron because LeBron don't play center. He rarely plays center. He play all four positions. I mean, I think LeBron could play all five positions if he
I
want if he
say,
could. Like
I say this true. To me, Giannis is like a bigger version of James Worthy.
I can't
Cause
even say that. I can't even say
remember,
that. Shoot to James
cause
Worthy
I'm just saying, remember how James Worthy used to get his points in the playoffs when on
in the paint, mid range, face up, all that. I listen. Shout out to James Worthy, one of the greatest. But but James Worthy was more of a he was a small forward, power forward though. He more of a small forward really though. But
that's why I said he's the bigger version of James Worthy when he was in his
right,
prime.
right. But Giannis is really like Giannis is legit can play center though. Giannis is a better ball handler than James Worthy. Giannis is a better playmaker than James Worthy. You know what I mean? Like Giannis is a 2K creative player, man. The new gen, man. Giannis is a new gen creative player. Or you put the power forward position and you make choose your skill points. Man. Everybody, all my 2K heads know what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Giannis is a
people have like Giannis still can't hit that 15 footer. He can make it from time to time, bro.
he doing fadeaway turn post on fadeaway jumpers, but people still disrespecting his game. But if it was somebody else like a Steph Curry, KD, or LeBron James, he'll get like he will. Oh my God, this and that can't fix it.
Giannis is still working on that shot. Hey, Giannis is still working on that shot. When he get that down pattern, he gonna be dangerous. He gonna probably end up winning 2 more MVP when he get that shot down.
Right, but you know what's crazy is though, Lou? He already is dangerous. That's what people are failing to realize. He is shown that you don't need a consistent jumper to dominate and be successful in the NBA as your best player. He has shown that.
But
But
true, when Giannis get up in his 30s, he gonna need that jumper.
not necessarily if he's a center, if he's a big man, if he get like you said, me personally, I'm putting him in a center position. Tell you the truth. I put him at center. If I'm a coach, if Mike Bull to get fired today and they say, True, we need you to be the new coach of the Bucks. Okay,
Yeah, you be the
I'm
short
telling, I'm
person
telling,
at the
I'm,
head of
I'm
coach
telling,
of
I'm telling, I'm
NBA.
telling you, I'm telling Giannis, listen, we winning the chip. We gonna win the chip. All we gonna do, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, y'all, you gonna play the five. Brook Lopez, you the six man. Brook Lopez, you gonna play the six man. We're gonna find a point guard. Drew, you playing the two. Chris Middleton, you playing the three. PJ Tucker, somebody playing the four.
No,
Bam,
if I was y'all,
bam.
I'll try to trade to see I can get Malcolm Brogdon back on that team.
Man, listen, that's dead though. You gotta like you can find a solid decent point guard that can lead the play. They can do this with Drew Holiday. Bam, they can win championship again next year. Bam, just like that. Put Giannis at the five. Put Giannis at the five. And so it's like you know what I mean. So then it's like okay, so you still can put him at power forward at times depending on the situation. You know what I mean, or the game. Bam.
You can put Giannis at the 5, Bob Portis at the 4, Middleton at the 3, Holiday at
That's
the
what I'm
2.
saying. Come on, now, that's what I'm saying. And I'm just saying, man. Giannis, like you said, Giannis can legit play all five. We have literally seen Giannis play all five positions.
Yeah.
Basketball reference, you go on basketball reference right now. He is listed at all five positions. I can't name you a play. Listen, all five positions. We see this man play point guard. He has point guard. He does have point guard abilities. Even though he's not really a real point guard, but he has. Listen, he played all like, hey,
Yeah, on Basketball
I
Reference,
think
they got listed as a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power, and just power forward. They need to add center to it, but pretty much all
the
five
thing is,
positions.
they ain't. I mean, like you said, they gonna add Central because he ain't really he don't play that position all the time because of Brook Lopez, of course. I guess it goes off how many minutes you play, whatever the case may be, and how many games you don't play in that position. But that being said, true. Did you see what Kwame is live with tickets and T Streets? Now I ain't see that, man. Was on Pro Basketball Updates. I'll probably watch it later. Listen, man, I don't really give a damn about. Listen, man, that motherfucker been got exposed, man. I'm
The
gonna probably
ticket.
watch it, support. I'm gonna watch it, you know what I mean, to see what T Streets, you know what I mean. Shoot to Tayshawn too, man. See what he probably cooked them. Let me guess, Rudy Breeze. He cooked them. Tayshawn cooked them because, like I said, all you gotta do is talk with some sense.
Yeah,
You either that, man.
Kwame looking bad now, like you know.
Come
He,
on, man.
uh,
What else? They got
and this man ticket looking stupid, like being on all of his lives, like he looking stupid, bro.
man. It's dick riding, man. Let's call it how it is. It's dick riding.
The Kwame
He,
sexuals.
Yeah, he
he,
dick
he,
sucking, man.
dick riding, man. Like let's call it how it is. Talking about code, man. Mr. Coder.
Kawamites.
Mr. Coder, you don't even know how to code, Kwame. How
You
you
don't
talk
even
about
know how to
coding?
code.
Hold on. How you talk about coding? You don't even know any information. You don't even know how to do it. You do coding then, because it ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to do. You on in the class of coding. You big dummy.
Stupid.
How you so lazy you get asthma? I never heard that in my life. I know some lazy motherfuckers too. I know some lazy people in this world. I ain't never heard a motherfucker be so lazy they got some asthma. That's crazy.
Hold
That's
on, hold
you.
on. How you
You are
how
so
you so
lazy.
late? How you so lazy, but you get
Cause
asthma
you
at the
got
same
sports,
time? Like
you got
what?
sports juice asthma. I didn't know that was real. I thought Lamont was trolling when he said that. I looked it up myself. I'm like, dang, he ain't lying.
How you
Come
be
on, man. You talking about
lazy and
coding?
get
You talking
asthma
about
at the same
coding? You talking about
time?
coding? But you don't know how to wash your clothes, man. Come on, man.
You don't know how to wash your own
Come
clothes.
on,
Don't even know
man.
how to Don't even know how to cook. Like, come on, man.
And let me touch on that real quick too, though. Right? I ain't gonna be that long on it, right? The Kwame Brown. I'm not gonna be that long on it. Like I said, I don't even Ticket. Like I said, Ticket. He can have more live on one too. I don't listen. I don't have no problem with Ticket, man. Like I said, Ticket said what he said to me. I really don't care. I'm gonna keep saying that. It ain't no really beef with me. I ain't never gonna beef with nobody. Like I said, I can say somebody's name on here. I don't really. It ain't that serious to me. People take YouTube way too. So I'm gonna do a video on that too. People in the internet take YouTube way too serious. Like it's the streets, basically on basketball and sport. We talk about sports, and people try to equate the streets, or whatever, to sports. That's corny. I'm gonna do a video on that, a live stream on that someday. Soon, I assume.
Yo,
But
is anybody doing the live stream of the basketball game tonight between U.S. and Australia?
nah, I mean I know U3 Sports gonna be live on 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you though. If they can lose in Nigeria, they can definitely they sleep on this team. They can lose against Australia
And
too.
I told you, truth. What I tell you about that roster? I was
Man,
unsure about that roster. Remember, I told you,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
I mean, they got no playmaker. Man,
they
hey,
ain't
listen,
got
man.
no big man. They
But
ain't got
I
no.
feel you saying though. It's not even that though. But I feel you though. Like a team like that though. I mean, listen. I think they're gonna be better when Drew Holiday and Chris Miller come back. That team gonna be better because Drew Holiday. Cause you need some people that don't give a fuck, man. You need some role players that don't care about their roles, man. Kwame been looking better. The funny part is T Street speaks some fact about the Hassan situation. Take it, delete all the comment who agree with T Streets, and Kwame will not hear and ignore this. Nobody help T Streets. But they clowns over there, man. They don't have they D-ride. They need permission slip to go on other panels. Like I said
what?
before, I don't have
So I'm a
like
clown?
Hmm?
no,
No,
Lou. I'm talking about people that don't have their own opinion. Lou, you have your own opinion.
you have your
I
own
salute you,
opinion,
Lou.
Lou.
Lou, you on my you Lou, you have been
You
a supporter of me
Polo,
since
yeah,
day
you
one.
Polo.
I'm not talking to you, Lou. But I'm not
Yeah,
saying everybody. Listen, I don't care. Listen, you can support any channel. Listen, I don't care whoever people support, right? I don't really care. But I'm just like you said, like I don't like deleting comments on that stuff. Why? Like that's not a fair. Like why are you deleting comments in a debate? If somebody agree, you trying to control the narrative. Like you said, if I'm getting cooked, okay, for example, if Lou is cooking me, we talk about Bulls and Celtics, he's cooking me. If I'm going to delete everybody comment is agreeing with Lou is saying,
No.
no, I'm not. That's all I'm saying. That's corny to me.
It's
I
very
don't
corny.
like. That's corny to me. Like if I'm getting cooked, hey, I'm not gonna read nobody comment. I don't even. I don't do all that. I don't even mute. I don't even mute people. I don't even do all put people in the back. I don't even block people. Only time I had to block. I had to block a dude. I had to block I had to block two people on here since I've been going on live. And mind you, I be seeing trolls and all that stuff, man. So I only had to block two people, and one of them starting to put their hands on Tiffany. Yeah, it was a comment. And then one dude was just putting all this out of pocket stuff. He spamming the comments. So like I said, man, I don't care. Listen. You like I said, it's this. That's what I'm trying. That's why I'm probably gonna make a live stream about that. Like how people try and create the streets into entertainment and the sports, especially sports. It doesn't make any sense. How they get it
Really,
until
really, we've been really. Like it's like we in the barbershop where we just talking sports. We just talking basketball, football, baseball, whatever. It's just sometimes you get people on there get so emotional in their feelings about a certain player. When I've
right, but
been
Lou,
telling y'all,
that's facts. Well, Lou, but facts, Lou. But you when you talk about the barbershop, right? Nobody gonna carry like that for the barbershop. 'Cause Lou, you know for a fact, Lou, if somebody come at you in the barbershop or anybody, it's not going. It's going. Things gonna go turn left. And you're not even necessarily that. You're not going to be in a right barbershop in a where that conduct good business and people that with good characters run the barbershop. They're not going to allow that stuff to happen in the barbershop. You feel me? So that's why I don't like when people try to like, oh, when things get people super heated. Let's say me and look me like I said me everybody I had a heated debate where everybody on this panel we ain't never turned left because by
No,
understanding things get heated, but it ain't gonna get turned to that next level. That's corny to me. That's corny to me, and I'm not gonna ever control the narrative. Listen, I can get cooked on my own channel. Listen. Hey, come on, listen. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to control no narrative. But I think, listen, I'm a pay. Listen. I'm the only black Celtics fan y'all probably know. One of them that y'all know, especially at making YouTube videos stuff like that. A lot of y'all don't agree with me on the Celtics or even the Patriots, right? But y'all come here and support. Y'all be killing me about them all the time. I don't mind blocking people and stuff like that. I don't do that. That's corny. I'll be by myself when it comes to my opinions on the Celtics or the Patriots, right? Or my opinions in general.
yeah,
Hey,
I be saying all the time, your Patriots a cheating ass organization.
right, right.
I'm
But I ain't gonna
saying
sit
the
for
same about that.
by ain't muting people. I ain't gonna never mute people or take it to the next level. Listen. That's all it is. Like I don't like if people want to do that on their channels, that's on them. I don't do that. I ain't never gonna like. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to sports. I don't care all that, man. It's like it ain't that deep. But speaking on the Kwame Brown, because like I said, Kwame Brown at this point is a distraction. Like I said, I don't listen. He's been exposed plenty of times, man. In debate, you ask him simple questions. He talk about coding. Coding is not the way of the future. Now he talk about trades. Now think about trades. Trades is good for the now. Like I said, mind you, trades is evolving too. Like I said, Lamont, if you heard it with Lamont talking, like yeah, a lot of things is gonna be automated in the future, but still. But my opinion on trades, though, it's still okay to learn how to do trade. Because in the day, how technology sometimes, you know what I mean, things can't, like, you know what I mean, you can't sometimes always trust in technology because anything, like, if the internet shuts down tomorrow, a lot of people be looking crazy, right? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I do believe you do still need her to have certain type of skills just in case if technology isn't always there. You know what I mean? I believe in learn how to farm and grow crops. I believe in shoot being a carpenter, know how to build a table.
Basically, if you wasn't born in the '80s like me, who grew up in the '80s and '90s without no technology, you don't know what the shit you're doing.
Well, here's the thing though, right? But all that being said though, but Lou, we know people like even that case may be. There's people that's been in doing stuff for years, right? But had to adapt. So it's like it's just all like I said, like I like trades. You just gotta adapt with the times. You know what I mean? Like for example, you the people that have been teaching for or doing like people who've been plumbers or carpenters for years, but they had to learn how to adapt with the new technology. You know what I mean? Anything advances. Like I said, like your name is Jasper the Pitbull. That sounds crazy. I don't even. But like I said, here's the thing. Like for example, like a lot of people like say, okay, I'm gonna say it now, man. It ain't that big of a deal. I was about to save it because I'm gonna try to do some military videos in the future, right? A lot of people don't like. If I don't know, I'm in the National Guard.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful what military videos you put up, man. They may try to block you.
Man, I ain't doing no crazy stuff, man. I'm just talking about my life being in the National Guard, right? That's in the future, you know what I mean? But like I said, I have an MOS. My MOS is a job in the Army, right? I have a job in the Army. I'm a 12 kilo. A 12 kilo is a plumber. So that's basically my
Man,
job in the Army.
mess.
That's basically my job in the Army. So I know I talk to engineers. I talk to people in trade like all the time. I'm in the engineer unit. I talk to people that do on trade all the time. And Lamont was saying is right because a lot of them jobs are going to disappear. Like you can legit build a house off of 3D print. They're 3D printing houses now.
Yeah,
So what you recommend to a youth? I recommend like you said, listen, trades always evolve though. Now I think Lamont made it like listen, here's the thing. You can things trade is listen, end of the day, a trade is still a skill set, still a skill set, right? Like at the end of the day, you could be a developer without going to college. You know what I mean? I don't think Mark Zuckerberg, he didn't like Mark look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates didn't graduate college. He just had a certain skill set that he learned, right? And do what he had to do. You know what I mean? Like not even that, Ma'am CJ Walker with the hair products. She didn't have no crazy degree, but she invented something, right? That's a skill set. A skill set is equally to a trade, right? If you can create something, that's a type of trade. We all can agree to that, right? If I can sit up
Yeah.
here and do something, I don't care what it is. If you can do something and it can produce something, and you create something that can produce something, it's you that's some type of trade.
hell, I'm
If
working
I
on
could
superhero novel right now.
exactly shout out to Lou, man. He's like I say, he's creating like you know what I mean. So it's like it's and writing always gonna be important because like I said, writing always gonna be important because like even if you may not be writing, even let's say technology, Luke can have a robot writing his comics. He just has to just program it, you know what I mean? He would like you know what I mean, you may not have touched a pencil in 20 years, you know what I mean? You can make
No,
it just
really,
write.
really, I don't gotta write nothing down. I just hook my computer up with a voice
Exa-
monitor. I can just speak
That's
the
what I'm
whole.
saying. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what the times it is. That's what Lamont is talking about when it comes to you know what I mean? Like I said, when it nothing wrong with having a trade now. Even CDS, like CDS, if you want like a money now, then listen. But be careful, be mindful. If you now, I'm gonna say this though. You okay? If you want to do CDL now, and also want to still be think about the future, think about having your own trucking company. You know what I mean? Because you have your own trucking company when it's that time where trucks drive them by themselves. You know what I mean? When trucks drive by themselves, you can own your own trucking company.
Really, when you look at these producers and directors
You breaking up, Lou.
You bringing up. I thought that was me.
But yeah, like it's even like robots when it comes to like maybe like I don't know like yeah like you said like you know what I mean like automatic stuff is going to be that's going to be you know what I mean a lot of things is changing. We have to adapt to the times. Like you know what I mean. I don't know when that time is going. I don't know when everything gonna be automated. I don't exactly when. So Kwame is stupid for saying trading and coding. Coding, like, okay, he had better chance of saying coding is, listen, code, like you said, Lamar, like, go, listen, if you won't know Lamar's channel, Rob's, go to Lamar's channel, and he does a new video, he explains coding. He explains trades and stuff like that. Listen, I'm not saying trade is not good to have, but but if you're not adapting to the times, if you're not using that trade to also adapt to the times in the future, then how can you grow? Like I said before, you have a lot of trade jobs like plumbing and all that stuff is going to probably cease to exist in the future because of, like okay, what's the point of have being a plumber or a carpenter, whatever the case may be, when you have legit machines that can build a house by scratch? Now, here's the thing. Now, if you're creating that machine, right, to do all this stuff like that, and you know the information. Now, if you know the information of a plumber or stuff like that, and you decided and also design the machines, whatever, because you know the information and it's easy you understand that type of craft, and you have you creating the system of the automatic stuff that's probably going to be in the future, then you're going to be successful. It is what it is. Like I'm not saying trades is nothing useful. Like I'm not saying that at all. Trades is definitely useful. Just to know what to do. Like you know how to fix your toilet and all that stuff, or fix other people's toilet. You can also monetize it. There's nothing wrong with that. But y'all, but Lamont, basically what he was saying is, if you want to think about the future, and you gotta give us all the poverty in a sense, and we had to create a wealth, mainly generational wealth. You have to think on that type of mindset. Listen, man, why I want to? Okay, for example, why he talk about coding, but he not talking about being a developer, right? Why you want to start small and coding? Anybody can be a coder, man. You don't like say. And tell us what you recommend your future kids being. What you mean? What you mean? Think I just told y'all. I just told you what's better for the kids. Be a developer. That's easy. Be a developer. Be a creator. A coder, not necessarily like, yeah, you're coding, but like you said, coding changes every couple of months. You have to constantly keep changing. It's not a lot of jobs for coding. It's not. Like he's pushing mainly coding over really trading. That's his main thing is coding. Cause he try to like everybody been saying trades and stuff like that. He's not saying anything new about the trade stuff, but he trying to push this coding like, get out of here. Anybody can learn coding, and coding is free in a lot of places. And trades are a lot free. Depending on what school you go to, trading is available for free. Like, come on now. The health industry. The health industry. Like, come on, the health industry you need people in the health industry. Be a developer, man. Like, okay, there's nothing wrong with having a CDL, but okay, have a CDL and also be own your own trucking company. Have your own truck and stuff like that.
Yeah, but this man Kwame Brown, man, he's just
It's just I
being
don't know, man.
Kwame.
It's just I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Yeah, he
Yeah, I don't
keep exposing
understand
himself.
it.
Like, who are these elders, man? Like, who are these elders he's talking about? I
He's
don't know if he's
elder,
Freemason or not. I don't know if he's Freemason or not. I mean, shot. Listen. I mean, I like.
and he also said something about single mothers. You know what I mean? Single mothers being
Yeah, shout out to Freemasons. I ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna even listen. I mean, shout. I mean,
being broke.
I guess shout out to Freemasons. I don't really know that much about. It's a lot of. You hear a lot of things about Freemasons and all that stuff though, man. Be honest with you, I don't see any negative stuff they be doing. Tell you the truth, I mean personally, I've never seen it. You know what I mean? But I mean, the elders, I don't know exactly what he's talking about. I don't know. I mean, what he exactly he talking about.
What elders?
He could be talking about. I mean, it's elders, a lot of elders, and listen, like I mean, there's elders and people in religion that call people elders and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly. Maybe he talk about, but I don't know. All I know is this. All I know is this though. That coding is what he talked about is BS. And then he talk about trades. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a trade, but elaborate on the trades. Talk about people being being more sufficient. Like, okay, okay. Who's gonna make the more? Who's gonna make more money? The dude that's making the Clippers. I'm gonna give an example. Who's making more? I'm gonna tell you how much does it cost to be a developer? Mark Zuckerberg is a developer. He developed Facebook. He's a billionaire. Robs. That's a developer, not a coder. A developer. They hire developer is the one who hired a coder. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong knowing that skill. Let me get this. Let me make this straight. I'm gonna say I don't know if I said this or I have to reiterate this. There's nothing wrong with knowing that skill set, but to what Kwame trying to push, saying that um that's going to create generational wealth in a community. That's not necessarily true. You know what I mean? Like that's just fact. We need more ownership in our community. Yeah, there's a lot of people I know that have trades, but at the same time, in our community, we need more ownership. So that's all I'm saying. Like, hold on. I like yeah, 'cause this is I lost you. Yeah, this is my example. This is how I'm talking about. Rob, you still listening? If you don't, is to better understand what me or Lamont are talking about, or anybody that's saying, who will make who's gonna make more money, the barber or the guy making the clippers, or necessarily the hair products? Who's gonna make more money? If anybody can answer this too. By the way, anybody can answer this, not just for Rob, but like anybody that disagree or even agree with me.
Like
Even
who
Todd,
makes
if
more
Todd,
money? Like who makes
if,
more money than
who's
who?
gonna make more money? The person that making the clippers or the barber?
Person that make the Clippers.
Exactly. And that's what me, or if I'm not trying to put words on that, is talking about. We need more ownership in the community. We need stuff like that. Like you and like
So
that's really just that simple. You know what I mean? Like, and there's like I said before, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with learning the skill coding or anything. I ain't saying that at all. But trying to push that like that's gonna fix everything. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. And all the money he make, why he don't have a coding school? Especially he just like I say, and especially when it comes to him, he just all talking because like no, like okay, you made all this money. Where your coding school at? Where your trade schools at? What trades do you know? Like, come on, man. Like it's all hypocritical stuff, man. And it's like it's crazy. So like it's crazy, man. I don't understand. Like he keep exposing himself time and time again. He gets exposed time in and time again. Every time he opens his mouth and everybody when people are challenging his talking points, he gets ethered time in and time again. And I don't know why people that clearly can't see this. Because mind you, a lot of people if know this. If you follow me, if you heard my um, I've defended Kwame Brown when he first came out. But as soon as I realized that he was a fraud, he was a fake, and doing my research, my due diligence,
Fraud.
and people were challenging his talking points, and he can't even answer simple questions, and he trying to control the narrative of the conversations. Like I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. You know what I mean? I can't rock with that not whatsoever. So he really at this point he really did a distraction because he talked about trades and all the other stuff. Okay, and, like, and don't get twisted. You have a lot of people that does trades that have their own business and stuff like that. That's great. That's great. But also that's great. So I'm not necessarily talking about people that have trades and that has also their own bosses, whatever case may be, whatever. Right? You just create your own money yourself. And I'm not even if you may not have a own. Even you may not be a boss yet, or you may not. Like I said, I ain't really a boss yet. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not really a boss yet. I ain't gonna sit here and tell, but I'm growing. And I understand what I need to try to be doing and stuff like that. So you know, I mean, shoot, I'm trying to think of okay, what's going like I try to stop. Okay, what's gonna make me money now? No, it's what about what's going to be the future. Like a long time ago, when I was in like I was in middle school. I'm at eighth grade specifically. I said I wanted to be a journalist, right? I had to go to school. But at that time, at that time, oh, school was the wave and all this stuff. School probably, I thought, oh, well, I had to go to college and I do all the other stuff. Then, not knowingly, and then even before like that, even we have now platforms we have now, like even without school, you got to do internships and stuff like that. And even now, I don't have to do none of that stuff because, like I said, I'm following and like I said, and people, you can still do that. I'm not saying you can't do that at all. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you an example of I'm talking about how technology is advancing. You have to stay with it. You have to adapt with the times, and you have if you can't adapt, you're not going to be that successful. You're not going to not necessarily be successful, but you're not necessarily going to grow. And that's just the reality of the situation. You're not going to grow. If you can't adapt, you're not going to grow. And you can't grow, then like you know what I mean. You're going to be stuck. So that's what I really got to say on that. You know what I mean? To tell you the truth, I said I was going to be short with it, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. It was still a good talk conversation today. Salute the people still
Mm-hmm.
watching, man. Hit that like button if y'all hit that like button. If y'all didn't hit that like button, man. If you're on Twitch, man, you know what I mean. Subscribe me on Twitch, man. Um, True to King TV, man. Hit me like my page on Facebook, man. I am listen. When I find time this week, if I can, I'm gonna try to start the Facebook group soon. I'm gonna try to do that soon. Don't I ain't gonna try. I ain't really giving you a timetable because I ain't gonna sit there and be capping. But you know what I mean. Salute P Rose in the building, man. P Rose,
What's
what's up with
up?
you, man?
Nothing much. Just got off work.
Right. Yeah, man. Salute to P Rose. Matter of fact, let me put P Rose channel. I'm gonna put you and Todd's channel on. Hold up, man. Super, hold up, man. I'll put your channel on the live so people follow P Rose and Super Todd's World, man, too, man. Hold up. Damn, hold up, man. Hold up. Super Todd's World. Hold up. Should pop up. Damn. Go shoot to Super Taj, man. He's very informative. He be giving my listen, man. Hey, he knows that, man. Listen, he knows the breaking news, man. Mister Breaking News himself, man. Baby Rhodes. Hold up, man. We're gonna do it like this. We got follow my man Super Taj World, man, aka Baby Rhodes. You know what I mean? Taj, man. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Go subscribe to his channel,
Yes,
man.
sir.
He be playing video games, man. On there, he plays Super Super Smash. Super Mario Brothers on there. You know what I mean? He also be recapping games too. He also recap games sometimes too, though, man. So go support brother out, man. Or I'm trying to find P Rose channel. Hold up, man.
Yeah, yeah. Once
But
football starts, I'm gonna be live streaming Giants games.
Pete Rose, man, how you feel about the game last night, man?
Well, I kind of expected the Bucks to win. I just didn't expect it to be a blowout. But I knew the Bucks was gonna win. They play well at home. The only issue with them is that they just play some. It's like they forget that, oh, we can dominate people in the paint. It's like they just forget that.
Right,
They try to play outside their game. I mean, games 1 and 2, it's just the basketball ineptitude. It showed and everything. And in game 3, they show what they can do when they're firing on all cylinders. It's just a matter, can they string together consistent games of this?
right. And
Because,
my,
like,
my
if we're being honest, they've only played one. The only consistent series they played was against Miami. And even in game 1 they played very sloppy in game 1. But games 2 and 3 and 4 of that series, that was the only time they really can play consistent basketball for more than a game or two.
right, most definitely. Hold up, real quick. We got P Rose.
No
Hold up.
Giants game
We
time.
got we got P Rose.
you
We got P
already know.
Rose. The Giants game time. Hey,
You
that's what we
already
got. P
know.
Rose channel. Hold up, we got P Rose channel. Go subscribe to P
You
Rose, man.
already
You gotta do so for P Rose, man. Get subscribers up, man.
Yeah, man. Man. Speaking of, I got a big interview tomorrow
Y'all see they
afternoon.
got interview, man. Interview,
Yeah, I
man.
saw that.
See, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up. We got Hitman X in the building. We're on rare occasion.
Uh,
Hitman X is in the building.
What's good with y'all boys, man?
The real
Hitman.
True Sons fan. Not a Chris Paul
Yeah,
fan.
yes, sir.
Not a Chris Paul fan. Not a dude that want Chris Paul to get a ring. We're talking about a real Suns fan. For
Yes,
a
sir.
handful of years now, I think. Shoot, like I said, I've been on Hitman X being a real Suns fan for years. For
Been a long
years,
time coming, man.
a
Been a
real
long
Suns
time
fan.
coming, man.
Win, lose, or draw, he's a real Suns fan. I heard people were
Thanks.
saying that Hitman X is a fake Suns fan. Shut your
Is that
dumb
who I
ass up.
think it
Man, that
is?
shit was crazy,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Shut your dumb asses up. Win, lose,
Bucks
or
and
draw.
7.
Hold on. Listen, I agree with that though. But hold up though. This how I gotta make a point, right? Like I said, a lot of y'all want to support the Suns now because of Chris Paul and all this bullshit. Now fuck all that shit. That man don't give a damn. Hitman don't give a damn if TJ McConnell win a fucking championship. If he's on the Suns jersey, shout out to TJ McConnell. I ain't gonna disrespect TJ McConnell. He stepped the game up this year. But still, you get my point. That motherfucker don't give a damn if Anthony Bennett was a starter center. He won a fucking championship with the Suns. He shit.
He
He gonna
was. He
support that
was,
shit.
too. He was a couple of years ago. We signed Anthony Bennett. I think it was 2018 we signed that nigga.
That's I'm
That's
saying
sad, bro.
this a real Suns fan. All that being
Man.
said, he's a real Suns fan. If Anthony Bennett was starting the NBA Finals, he gonna support him.
Man,
He gonna support him.
them Suns are
Facts.
frauds. No, they
They're not
frauds.
frauds, bro.
Man,
It is what it is, bro.
listen, listen. He don't listen. At the end of the day, right? End of the day, wherever I think, listen, Hitman X is a true Suns fan. Shout out to, like I said, but shout out to Suns for getting to the NBA Finals, all that. But all this, y'all gotta stop supporting the Suns because y'all want Chris Paul to win a ring.
Well,
I've been saying a
yo,
lot of that bullshit, and like I said, like y'all got
wait,
to
Why
ask him a
not,
chill out
though?
question,
with it.
True.
Why not? Chris
Ask him a
Paul deserve
question.
it, man. He deserve a
I'm
championship
not
ring.
saying,
He a dirty
hold
player.
on, listen. I would say
Now, I
this though.
say this, though. They shouldn't be calling
I'm,
themselves Suns fans if they
I'm,
just Chris Paul fans.
No, I'm just saying
I would say that.
they just listen. They just supporters. I don't even care about necessarily being fans, supporters. Because they want to support the Suns now just because they got Chris Paul on their team. That's
Because they
bullshit.
winning.
All I'm
That's
saying,
all it is, bro.
all I'm saying is this.
Because
All
they
I'm
didn't have
saying is
that
this.
same energy for OKC
Right.
last year. They thought they would get
All I'm
water.
saying, I'm not a Chris Paul fan. But I'm gonna say this: it would be great if Chris Paul won a championship. I'm not going to deny that. It's always great if a great, especially a first round Hall of Famer God damn, Lord, who's that?
Lord Gamer, mute yourself.
Mute
Yeah,
yourself,
Lord
God
Gamer
bro.
still
damn,
in
man,
class,
mute
man. He's still
yourself,
in
man.
school. He in summer school. Lord Gamer in summer school, bro.
You better not be in summer school, man. I can't let you in my panel, there, man. Listen, man.
So
Oh
Henry,
man,
what happened to Baby Kobe yesterday? What happened to Baby
Hold on,
Kobe?
man. Listen,
I can tell you what
listen.
happened. You looked at my video. I told you he was out there trying to beat Finals MVP. He was trying to act like he was Kobe. And he ain't really proved himself yet. So he had to get a
That
learning
dude
experience.
he too inconsistent.
Monty Williams sat him down for a reason. He needed to be humble, bro. And I appreciate Monty for doing that because he needed that moment, bro. Devin Booker
They
gonna bounce
should.
back. I
They
ain't
need
worried.
to sit
I'm
Aiden next
gonna
game.
tell you what Mine told you. You ain't no damn baby Kobe, Buckle. You baby Michael Red. Get your dumb
Man,
ass
cut it
down.
out, man. Stop it,
Nah,
man.
Dumb
he,
ass.
he
You
baby
ain't real man.
Tobias
Get your
Harris.
dumb
He
ass
Who
baby
down.
Jason
Tobias
Tatum?
Harris.
You baby Tayshaun Prince? Baby Tay.
Oh,
That's what Jason
He
Tatum
baby
is.
that,
Tobias
hold on,
Harris.
hold on.
That's what he look
You
like
out of line.
against Nigeria. He look
Hold on,
like baby
hold on,
Tayshaun Prince.
hold on. You was out of line for saying that shit. You already know Olympic team. You come on, you
Didn't
come, you
Tayshaun
about
Prince
to play.
play for y'all
Hold
too?
on,
He played for
hold
y'all,
on.
didn't
No,
He played for
you
Detroit.
disrespectful because Michael Red was cold before the injury.
for
You
1 year,
disrespectful
man.
for
He
that,
was
man.
Before
give
the
cold for
injuries,
one
he
year,
was
man.
cold.
Stop
He
it,
was
man.
cold for a couple years. Come on, you was
Who had the better career, Michael Red or Devin Booker?
I'm saying P. Michael Red was cold. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, but
P.
hold
Michael Red
on.
was cold.
Who had the better career so far, Michael Red or Devin Booker? Minus, let's say, take away this season. Who had a better career?
I mean,
Statistically.
I predict Devin Booker going to surpass him because you
Now
really
he
got to
already
look at
he
it.
passed him last year, man. Man, bro,
Come on,
he's
man.
had more
Come on.
20-point. He had more 20-point per game scoring seasons than Michael Red has already.
Come on, man. But that's what Monty Williams told him. That's
I'm
what
just
I heard
speaking
reports.
facts. I'm just speaking facts.
I seen the background reports, man. I got an insider, man. They said, yo, get your
Who
baby
told you?
Michael Red
Lamont
ass
told
down.
you? Lamont
No,
put you
I'm
on
saying
that?
something. Nah, hey, man, Phoenix stand son, like, man, he was at the Bucks game, man. He said, get your baby Michael Red ass down, man. Trying to play
Facts.
NBA
I got
ball.
I got some
Nah,
sources.
yeah, that's Chris
It's a
Middleton.
team
I got
Chris
some
game.
Middleton like a
sources here,
Michael Red to
man.
me.
He
That's
he
Chris
baby
Middleton remind me
Tobias
of.
Harris.
Salute Lamont, man. Salute Lamont,
Stop
man.
it.
Like I said,
Lamont.
hey,
What's
man,
good,
like I
Lamont?
said,
What?
Yeah,
Y'all see
Lamont.
T
listen,
Streets
man.
over there on cooking with Kwame Brown, man?
Hey,
No,
I
I
touched
was
on
about
that.
to
I
go
touched
check
that.
it out.
I didn't
What
see.
did he
I didn't
say? What was
see.
they talking about?
Man, they jumping on T Streets. I'm like, man, I tried to get in there and
Yeah, I
help them,
see.
man. The ticket didn't want to let me in there. I was trying to get
Listen,
in there.
I hit me next.
Hyenas
If I
in
don't know,
full action.
listen, I addressed
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too,
you
though.
know.
Hey, man, I addressed all that too, though, man. What happened? I seen a little bit of video on the background, whatever, right? And I was like, you know what I mean? And I addressed all that, man. Listen, you can't listen. Kwame Brown is constantly keep defending, like exposing himself, time in and time again, man. Time in and time again. You pushing coding. Like you don't even know how to code. How you pushing coding? You don't really know the information on it. You don't even know how to do it.
You
You don't
don't
even know
even
how
know
to
how to
call.
do it. You telling people they need to do something you don't know how to do. You've never even been versed in it.
He don't even know how to do the shit that he make money doing. But he want to tell you how to do coding.
He needs to just push
But
agriculture. He said he a farmer. Why don't he push that?
Man, I don't believe that
that's
shit,
gonna
man.
be
Tell me, grow me something.
regulated, and they about to get rid of agriculture, man. They gonna put more laws out to fuck
I'm
that
saying,
up,
but he could
man.
be putting people on the game that type of stuff, that stuff that he worked with every day. That's what he say. He say he
Yeah,
farm.
but a lot of
That's more profitable right now,
right.
but I'm
A
saying
lot of
that's gonna get
farmers,
outdated too.
though, is adapt to the times of technology, though. You know what I mean? So it's like if
That
you
man,
like I said,
that man, that man said.
he
He said we need to, as
Shit, Elder
parents.
Flip.
He said
Man,
we don't need
hopefully
to.
Elder cooked that dude, man, because a lot of them dudes is in there being yes men, bro. That's what pissed me off, because I came in there and I said, addressed those Breonna Taylor comments. The ticket act like he wanted to block me on that shit. I'm like, dude, you really gonna block somebody you known for over 4 years over a clown like that, bro? Like, I asked him a direct question. You gave him an avenue to get out of that, bro. You didn't want to let me in the channel because you knew I was gonna put that pressure on him. It's just that simple, bro. I was gonna ask some civilized questions. I wasn't gonna get loud. I wasn't gonna overtalk him. I was going to ask some direct questions and
that's what
make them
gets
have
him
to
banned.
answer it. But see,
And
they
that's
would
what
have had
gets
to
Hey,
him
jump
hey
on
banned.
him.
man,
Yeah, they would have had to
Hitman,
jump
it's
on him.
getting out of hand, bro. Like, Hitman. You saw what happened when I asked him
It's
direct
sad,
questions. That
bro.
motherfucker kicked me out the
Yeah, you
chat.
got kicked out. But see, that's my thing.
But
Like, Ticket,
he
it would have exposed how they being groupies for that dude. Because if he would have kicked me out for asking something like that, that's just sad. At the end of the day, it's sad. Because that's a
no.
simple
See,
question you can answer, and that's
I can.
disrespectful. And my thing is,
Well,
we got to apologize to Kwame Brown. Everybody got to apologize to Kwame Brown, but you never apologize to Breonna Taylor for that.
Hold on.
You
What
didn't
you
understand
order?
what I was saying when I heard what you said clearly. See, it's an insult on my intelligence. Y'all act like black people can't comprehend, can't have a steady income. Like you said, most people ain't got $99 to spend on coding. That's a damn lie.
Lie. It's a
That's a
lie.
damn lie. He act like we're beneath white people when we're
Yep.
not. And that's what pisses me off about Kwame Brown's message and the way he
I'm gonna tell
interprets us. He acts like
I'm
we're
gonna tell you.
minimal, like we're nothing.
Right.
And he's above us. And when he comes on the panel, he feels like that because a lot of those motherfuckers stroke his ego.
Right. And I'm gonna
But
say
they
this,
go.
like, and it's like he keep promoting this coding bullshit. Why you not promoting about being a developer? He keeps
Hey, is he
going
That's
live?
for 3 years.
Is he live
That,
right
that,
now?
that
Is he
information is
live right
3 years
now?
old. A lot of people behind, bro. That shit's 3 years old, man.
like,
We gotta
like
move
Okay.
now the
past that,
trade
man.
now, right? When I said earlier, if y'all missed it, I talk about there's nothing. When they like I said, there's nothing wrong with learning a skill, but you're trying to promote that like it's going to change the community when it comes to creating generational wealth. It's bullshit.
Hey, is he live right now?
Yeah, they on pro basketball updates right now.
That's
Bet.
Hey,
Hold
bullshit.
up.
Like,
hey,
Bet.
Hitman, Ticket still got me as a moderator over there. I might go over there and start trolling.
Hey,
I
that's
think
what
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
I'm
do
stream
about,
right
that
now.
shit
I'm
instantly,
hey,
I
nigga.
know. I think I'm a
I'm about to
moderator. I'm
start.
That shit
moderating.
is.
I
Hey,
think
I'm
I'm
about to
block
moderating
start
them
on this
deleting
trolls in the
people
moderator
comment
coming.
too.
section though, nigga. Stop
I'm about
blocking
to
them
start
motherfuckers.
blocking people. I'm gonna start going crazy. Nah,
Yeah, nigga, get them niggas out of here,
nah.
bro. I
You know what
left
I'm gonna
because
do?
I couldn't take it, bro. I
I said
heard
I'm gonna
James started
save it.
talking. I'm like, get out of here, bro. Like,
I'm gonna
here we go
save
with
it.
this shit.
Hey, hit me there. I'm gonna do my Mr. Brown. Hey, Mr. Brown, it's me
Yeah,
again. It's
Mr.
James, man.
Brown, man, he
Hey,
over there serving butter biscuits, man.
top security in the world.
Like,
Hey, hey, man, this is Mr. James again, man. Listen, I
Hey,
told
hey,
you,
hey,
be
hey, hey,
fair.
Lamar, you still on the phone, man? Yeah.
Hey, and hey, security. Hey, Mr. Brown, if you still need security, I'm your boy, man. I'm about to put my number in the private chat. Go holler at me.
Hold on, Lamar, you still mod on Pro Basketball Updates?
I'm still
Hell
on. I
yeah.
know I'm still on.
Hell yeah.
hey,
Rich and
Weebay, that's
all.
not true, Weebay. I text Elder. He said he agreed with something. His message, bro. He don't agree with everything, but he agreed with his message. That's not true.
Yeah,
I
he ain't
gotta
no
watch it
yes
myself
man.
later, man. I ain't
He ain't
allowed to
no
watch
Yeah,
yes
it
man.
Elder said he said some things that Kwame Brown he agreed with, and I could get that point. He does say some stuff.
Listen. He do say things that like but he say general things that a lot of
Nah, but
people agree with, right?
I'm not gonna
But
Right,
at
say
the
that.
right,
same
surface
I ain't
time,
gonna
level.
say that he ain't. I'm
He
not
right,
don't
gonna
really
say
get
that he
deeper
ain't
in it.
yes man. I ain't gonna say that.
right. But he promoting trades, but he won't promote. Why he not promoting ownership and stuff like that when it comes to these trades and skill sets, right? There's nothing wrong with learning a skill set. There's nothing wrong. Listen, if you can, hey, if I can learn Turkish. There's nothing I can learn Turk. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong learning something, but trying to say that coding is going to create generational wealth or a certain trade is going to create generational wealth is not necessarily true. Yeah, okay, you can talk about trades, but talk about being the owner of them trades too. Because, like for example, having a CD, I think they were talking about having a CDL in the future, like 20 years from now. A lot of these trucks gonna be driving by themselves.
Yeah,
But
facts.
guess
I
what
seen
though? But guess what though? If you own a trucking company, you don't got nothing to worry about that. If you start now, but if you start now, do your CDO and put your work in, you know what I mean, stuff like that, you're gonna be good. Like I had a conversation with this, like I said, like it's what's more profitable. Like I try to give example, the guy that's making the tools or the person that's using them.
that's real
That's
shit.
that's thing what Lamont is talking about. You know what I mean?
Well, that
Like
goes back to my
being a
point. Like
develop,
Kwame Brown shouldn't be the ambassador of information like that. He shouldn't be the
Hell
guy
no.
that we look as a savior, bro.
Hey, yo,
We got to do
true.
our own research, like Lamont said, bro.
yo,
It's just that simple. We got to do our own research. We got to educate our own self, and we got to make sure
right,
we educate our own kids.
right,
We can't rely on the government or schools and stuff like that to do that. That's the
right.
problem. And then
But
they'll be
here's
the
the
ones
deal,
just,
calling there. They'll be the
right.
ones
But here's
calling everybody
I
agents
mean,
and
the
coons
thing
and
is,
shit like that.
the thing about Kwame Brown, like he acts like he's empowering something, but he's not.
right.
Like
But you know what's crazy?
he is constantly generalizing us into people who have low
Right,
intelligence, and that's just not the
right,
truth. Like
right. But you know what's
there's people
crazy
with high
though?
intelligence in the
Right,
black community.
right. But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? There's a lot of people that get free training on trades and coding in schools anyway. There's a thing called vocational high schools.
Bro, they
Cat,
teach
you
that shit at my
somebody?
school. Hold on, they teach that not my school, but my job, bro. You could take a 3-month course. You could
I
take a
know
3-month
Amazon.
course
I work.
to
Listen,
get a
I work to
certificate
work
for
at.
coding.
I work inside the. I work inside the Amazon building, contracted through Amazon building.
And
I used to work at
Bro, they got
Amazon.
a whole
I know.
classroom for that, bro. Like
yeah,
Come
they
on,
can
and
pay
bro.
for all the classes, bro. You
and
don't have to pay for
Hitman,
shit.
and Hitman. My thing was with the coding. Look, it's a great skill to have, but if you watch what Silicon Valley is doing, they're intentionally oversaturating the market with coders, so that the salary and the market value of coders will go down. So to push that, you're pushing, like I said, you're pushing a field that's a minimum, going to be soon like a minimum wage type of job.
Obsolete.
And so Silicon Valley, their agenda is just to push coding, 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 sign up for this class, this class, this class. They've oversaturated the market with coders now. Everybody can become a coder. Everybody's taking the
Right.
classes.
And then he talk
And
about trades.
Right, right.
Yeah. And then he talk
now,
about trades, and then it's like I don't like him when he be talking about trades. He don't further elaborate on the trades. He don't further even elaborate on it. He just saying just
Yeah,
because it sounds
exactly. 'Cause
cool.
that's something that I'll be interested in, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know too much about it. That's something I'm doing my own research on to try and
I'm
learn
gonna tell you.
myself. But
I'm gonna
that,
tell you
like
this:
he
if you
said,
just
that
a
if you
coder,
go into my
yeah.
bad.
If you just a
No, you
my fault. If you just a coder, but if you just a coder, wherever you're not going. That's not going to create new generational wealth. You're just a coder. Now I'm gonna say this. Now you a plumber. Yeah, you can start out as a plumber, right? You can earn, like you said, you can earn your own business. Like even you can own your own. Like in 20 years, right? When technology is advances, you can own your 3D printer that creates a house. You know what I mean? Because you will know the information on. You know what I mean? You understand that craft. You know what I mean?
right.
Of like so, it's like I said, man. It's like there's nothing wrong with having a skill set, but like it's like come on, man. It's a listen, man. I know how to juggle, but I ain't gonna make it like you know how to
That
juggle,
goes
but
with
how far
music
that
too.
juggling gonna take you?
That goes with music
You
too.
know
It's
what I
like
mean?
going into the
Music,
music game. Like coding is like rapping. Like anybody can rap, but it's gonna change. Like rapping styles, it changes with time. You know
listen. I
where
know. I
real
mean,
money
people
is,
that's
where
nice.
you really want to be is a producer or engineer, because those
yep.
are the guys that really
Exactly.
make the money. Those are the guys that's going to be timeless. Look at Zaytoven. Look at Dr. Dre. I mean, just the list of producers. Kanye
That's
West.
what I'm saying.
He can have a
But
long lasting career because his career path is timeless. He can make beats. You can produce songs forever.
Hey, and Hitman, I'm gonna tell you what that the reason why that connects with coding is because I call coding, it's the butt end of all the programming. The rap, the output, what they say on the mic, that's the final result of all the work that the producers, engineers, and writers put in. So that's like you said, if you learn how to do everything that comes before just rapping on the mic, you're gonna be more valuable than just that one guy that can rap. So this
Hey,
is
you
why
right,
know I
you
know
see
that.
I mean,
I've
the
been
thing
in
uh,
about coding,
I've
like,
been at tables. I've
it
sat down.
works.
I know what they really value. Like I've sat
I
down and
mean, I
had
mean,
a record deal
the
on
thing
the table.
about coding is like, the thing about coding, bro. Like, I just went to like, I literally just saw my first, kind of experience with coding. Like, literally just like last week, I was in like this 2 week sports analytics camp. Like, we just going over sports analytics coding. Like, thing about it is just like, it's really just about really copying what has already been done, bro.
right. And it's crazy because it's like, listen, that was a great analogy, man, about the rapping. Like I said, you look at any rapper that's making money, they're not just rapping. I don't care how good you is as a rapper. You're not making money just being a rapper. I
Hell
don't
no.
get like you could be the best 16s in the world, but you're not gonna make money off of just that. You have to do other things to monetize of your rapping ability. Maybe you have to write songs for other people. You know what I mean? Maybe you got like you know what I mean? You like it's so but just I want to be a coder and all that. It's like no, come on, man. Like that's it. That's the best you got. That's the best you got.
Right, right. And to stay on the rap game, like the more stuff you know, the more money you can generate for yourself. It's just common sense at the
Exactly.
end of the day. And that same logic goes with the code. It's like you don't want to just generalize yourself to one thing. Oh, I could just code. I know how to code, so I'm gonna try to go. No, you want to be able to do everything involved in tech. That way, you're more valuable to whatever you're trying to do, and you can do your own things. You can pull your own contracts. That's
Right.
something I'm still
Exactly.
trying to educate myself in myself because I know how where we're headed at. Pretty soon all
Right.
these jobs that we having right now is going to be obsolete. And it's going to be ran
Right.
by artificial intelligence.
right.
So
Here's the
that's
thing,
something we
man.
do need to get into.
Man,
Right, like you
I,
talk about coding. I rather tell you might as well tell somebody. Listen, I'd rather tell somebody this. You join the army than by being a coder. Come on, dog. Like,
But one
so,
thing I
like
will give Kwame though,
Like,
he's opening the door for conversation. I'll give him that because now we're having this type of conversation. It is a valuable conversation to have though, because it's at least giving people ears open
But
to this type of field. Because a lot of people don't know anything about it. They
but
think the
Hitman,
job
but
they have now is
but
going to
Hitman, there's the
fulfill
but
them in
big,
two
there's the
years from
lie.
now.
There's the lie, Hitman. Because if you talk to people like CA3 and you talk to people like Big Chess, they already been up on coding. They already been up on it. These
we
young
had to
kids
take that.
already know about it. They already have opportunities to go study it. And sometimes people just make the choice not to go down that lane. Just because they don't have it in high schools don't mean these kids haven't already looked in it or sought out
Right.
ways to go study it.
Like
He's
we
making it
we
seem like these kids don't have an avenue or access to it, and they have to
It's
put it in
cap.
schools,
It's cap,
and
and
bro.
that's a
trade.
lie.
He doing for trades too. Like, no, people know about trades. Hey, I
It's
know how many
cap,
people.
bro.
we
A lot of people do
it's
trades.
He
I
finessing
it's
it
have
not
a
even.
though.
trade. I
I mean,
have a trade.
like when he's saying all this, stuff about what black people don't do, like I'm doing it all, bro. Like everything he's
Um,
saying, we're not
I
doing.
I'm doing.
What is he
I'm
talking
doing.
about?
Like,
He's saying that like we're not. It's not being taught. It's like listen. So my freshman year or the curriculum, the school system right here is every kid is required to take um computer science the freshman year of high school. If not their freshman year, their sophomore year. I took mine freshman year, and basically we learned the ins and out of computers. We basically learned, one of the basically the basic, computer code. I think it was like C plus or something.
Yeah,
And basically, what we used to do, we used to like they literally would let us experiment. So we would basically, start coding everything. They would let us, see what we can do, just to, get our minds working, see what we could do, what we could figure out, and everything. And then, if we had like computer clubs and everything, get other gaming clubs, like you see all these, streamers and like all these advanced gamers and everything, like the reason why they can figure out so many cheat codes, because if they figure out how to hack the actual coding system and put in their own code to make them get those advantages in games. So it's there. Like we learn the basic stuff, but kids are really exploring this stuff, and it's more prominent in like the gaming community. Like
that's true.
you really don't you really how these kids are able to stream, and they're making money off, they're making millions of dollars off games, is because they mastered the code of the game and how the game functions. So they're basically just dominant at these games where regular people aren't. So it's not like we're behind and everything. It's just I think that a lot of black kids, they just have other interests, and you
Thank
can
you.
put the thing is, if you really the thing is you can put coding, you can basically have the any kid can learn basic coding. It's just a matter of you learn that basic skill, there's way more to build off of it. Like you can go into that business lane and everything, you can have your own thing. Like if you have that knowledge, you can still make a little money off of that. But coding is just the basic, it's just the bottom tier of it, it's just the thing you build off of that, with developing and everything. You see the game developers, they when they send it to coders, you don't see the names of the coders at the end of the credit scene after you complete like a story mode like Call of Duty. You see the developers' names and everything, how much money, the 300 plus mil they made. So this stuff is out there. It's just if kids got interest. And my thing is, with Kwame, I'll say you want to push this. How about this? If you have a kid and this kid has an aspiration, stop stop telling the kid that he or she can't do that. I heard Kwame talking about his son um wanting to be a barber. Okay, why would you shoot that down? Okay, tell him ways, try to get him, find ways that show him that, oh, how I can own my own barbershop, or how I can own a string of barbershops, or how can I get
Exactly.
my own clientele, how can I get my own clientele and everything. Now that's the same thing with me. um like music is my thing, and bottom tier level for me is teaching, and that's making 50,000 a year, but and that's teaching in public school. But what I want to do is not only teach, but teach privately, which makes more, and also have my own thing composing and writing, which basically is what was do that, and there's actually code into that. My thing is like if we're gonna teach the younger ones, the younger generations, everything, I'm just saying if they got a dream, don't push them away. Don't tell them that this dream is not feasible or nothing. Encourage them, back them up as you can. Make let them know that they have options and that this is ain't the only thing that you could do. But don't just shoot down the kids. I just feel like the way Kwame is talking, it's like we got to shoot down we got to shoot down the kids' dream and just tell them, oh, this is the way that you got to do. And I'm like, there's plenty of ways. It's not just coding. It's good to know about it, but if the kid is not passionate about it, he or she's not going to be passionate about it. You got to find what that kid's passion is, and you got to cultivate whatever gifts he or she has. And
Man, this
Right.
Sean is
Hold on.
right too. Sean is right in the chat too.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
He,
just
let
go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
I
Cisco.
mean,
Cisco.
Cisco, yeah, he's right about that.
Cisco.
Like, but
Yeah.
see, there are
Say,
other
yeah,
things.
hey
See,
yo, these
when
hey yo, these
Kwame,
motherfuckers
Kwame's just
though.
saying he's saying stuff that's just like surface level. But if you don't really see, I went to
Yo, these
Chicago.
motherfuckers calling
Like I said, I went to
T-Shade.
some of them
They
neighborhoods,
calling Tayshawn
and I
all
went to them
soft and shit.
neighborhoods. Look, I went in the neighborhoods over there, and I talked to some of them guys. Like, damn, you can hoop. Like, how come you ain't in school? They telling me I ain't got the money to go to school. I said, damn, you ain't know nothing about Pell Grants or loans. I said, you can essentially go for free, man. I said, there's all types of grants out there. I said, have you filled out a FAFSA? None of them know what a FAFSA is. See, if you just tell them to do something, you can't just tell them do this without giving them a plan on how to go do it. I had to show these dudes, look, here's a FAFSA, fill it out, send it in, apply for these schools. All right, put the school codes on the FAFSA so they all have your FAFSA financial aid report, your SAR report, and you go sign up. As long as if you ain't in high school, here's a program over here where you can go get a free GED. If you already have your high school diploma, here's how you get your high school transcripts. Send it in. I was helping these students get signed up and get into school for free. It's just like because they don't got nobody in there telling them how to do this stuff. It's a lot of people like Kwame running around saying coding and trades, but ain't nobody telling them how to get anything done. So
right.
he just
Right.
that's why I say it's empty. It's like he's saying it, but to me
It
it's
just
just like
sounds
all
good.
talk, man.
It just sounds good,
He's out
man.
of tune. He's out of tune with the young community. He's way out of touch with
The
young
thing
people.
is, like, he's acting like everybody in the young community is just dumb. Like, you can't do that, bro. Like,
He's way
you
out of touch
know,
with him.
Hey, I
like,
ain't done. Hey, I know I wash clothes.
he acting like everybody's
That
dumb, bro.
man didn't
Like,
know how to
that's
wash his
not
own
that's not
suits.
the case, man. Like,
I know I wash clothes. Listen, I
I
ain't listen. My fault with 83.
yeah, like me, like I have, I'm doing things like, I have a plan, I mean, I get good grades in school, I mean, my parents, they're doing what they're supposed to do in the world. Not every black family is bottom feeders. Like, Kwame gotta stop generalizing these black families, man.
Right.
Like,
That's true.
not
And
everybody's like, not everybody's like what
I
Kwame's
still can't
portraying.
believe he said these single moms can come up with $99. I said, what the
yeah.
hell?
yeah, like what did he talk about? Like, dog, you don't listen. I listen.
$99 is nothing, bro.
He don't even know how to take his suit to a cleaner's, dog. Come on, listen, man. Like
You
he
don't know how
didn't
to do
listen.
what?
He didn't know how to take a suit to a cleaner's. Like, come on,
How you
man.
know
Like
that?
But hold on, the
it
CA3, a
says on the
story
article.
came out on the Washington Post. A lady did a story on Kwame, and they basically had to give Kwame basically a babysitter, a grown man babysitter, because he was nervous being by himself.
That
He
man
didn't know
don't
how
know
to
how to
wash his
wash his own
clothes.
drawers and
He
shit.
didn't know how to go buy a
Gang,
car. He didn't know how to do a lot of
gang.
stuff. He didn't know how to use his debit card. She wrote a whole article on it, but that's what I said. I said,
I
Kwame,
don't know how to use a debit card.
I said, it's people really tearing you down
Yeah,
personally when you played. I said, Stephen A was just talking about basketball. I said, you got these
basketball.
Washington
He
Post
was
writing articles about your whole public persona saying you can't even take your suits to a dry. You calling your babysitter up, telling you what clothes do I have to wear because I don't have any.
I mean,
You's a
like,
grown
nah,
man.
you
Come
grown
on,
like
man.
nah, and but the thing is, I think is that if 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 he's definitely out of touch, especially with like people like me and CA3 and Taj and everything. But my thing is like you gotta like these old heads, and I don't mean to say old heads and everything, not being disrespectful, but I'm like y'all have y'all have like this conformance. They have this conformist mentality. Like if you don't conform to this, you're not going to succeed. And I'm like, I agree with some of the things you're saying, but I'm like, if I found an easier way for me to do something and it's efficient and it works, I'm gonna keep doing it. Now you may not, now peace sign, now you may not like it, and and I'm not gonna like disrespect nobody and say, not just ignore their opinion. I'm gonna listen to it, but if it's working way more efficient than like then you say it, then I'm like I'm gonna do it. Like there's like this thing of evolution. It's like kids, the next generation, they're gonna be smarter. They're gonna find some way to do stuff. I was tutoring a 9-year-old yesterday, and like he told me about this hack that he found on Call of Duty, and how he's basically controlling the core, basically control. He basically figured out how to hack the code of the game, and he's basically controlling that all with a freaking PlayStation 4 controller. And I'm like, you're doing this at 9. I didn't even think about doing this when I was playing video games, and he's doing this at 9.
Yeah, man.
So
Like
I'm
it's
like, it's crazy, and that's crazy. And I'm like, y'all gotta have, like, the thing is, y'all have to have a lot of these kids, the stuff is there. You just got to be patient, and I don't feel like people are patient with these kids no more. It's like, if you don't do this, if you're not getting this, you're gonna be left behind. It's gonna be bad and everything. I'm like, stop with this pessimistic mindset. Not everybody's gonna be a Nostradamus or an Einstein. Some of these kids you gotta work with to see the actual God-given talent that they have, cultivate and max and have them maximize their potential. But that's just my thoughts and everything, and that's just me coming from the educational side of things.
right. And that's great point. And person that's in this, I'm young too though, but like I said, CA3, um, P Rose, and even my probably Lord Gamer, like they're real young. They're real young. They understand like what's the general this the world we live in. You know what I mean? They understand like the jobs and stuff and careers that's what I mean. The careers you see now is the careers you see 10 years was available 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Because it didn't exist. Everything, like I said, the world adapts. Simple as that. You're not gonna grow if you can't adapt. That's really that simple. And they hold up, them calling that T, like you said. I'm not even going to even print like they come in that T streets. Like you said, he ain't gonna let nobody else come on there that has a different opinion. Listen, like I said, man, like I said, that's clown shit, right? Like when you sit there and try to control a narrative and shit like that, that's clown shit.
It's weird,
You know
bro.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Clown shit. Like I said, it's D riding, clown shit, man. Slobber knockers, man. Listen, man, Joey
Yeah.
Chestnuts, man.
That's some
Joey
whole.
Chestnut.
That's some whole
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Hold on.
Chest,
What did he say? What did T Street say?
I mean, you know how T Streets is because it's combating. You know what I mean? Same thing to talk what we talk about. You know what I mean? And they call him
Mm.
now. Everybody call him T. You know how they be over there, Lamont. You know what I mean?
They
Bunch
call
of
him
Joey
T.
bunch of Joey
They call him
Chestnuts. You
T.
know what I mean?
Bro, no,
Mm.
bro, the
God
chat is fake.
damn,
Like, you got a
man.
whole bunch of people. It's literally just people saying T sweets, and then they saying, oh, get some of that mama's cooking. Get some of that
Mama's
mama's
cooking, man. That
cooking.
Man,
shit, that
mom,
shit dry me.
man,
Hey,
man,
let me say
mama,
something about that mama.
man, mama's cooking my black ass, man.
Man, I'm gonna say this about that mama's cooking. That shit dry as shit. It ain't got no seasoning, man.
Mama's
She
cooking
got
my
no
black
seasoning.
ass.
It's
That shit
overcooked, true.
got salmonella, man. That chicken got salmonella, man. Listen, man.
Yes.
They a bunch of Joey Chestnuts over there, man. Everybody,
All I hear is a bunch of dick sucking, man.
God damn, they need to
Nah,
cover Joey Chestnut. They need to cover Joey Chestnut. He broke the record, didn't he? A couple weeks ago, he broke the record. Most
Yep.
glizzies. Good God,
oh yeah.
Ticket TV may got him beat though. Listen, I don't know. Lamont, you may have to
Nah,
cover that. Ticket TV versus Joey Chestnut.
but I'm like,
Listen,
nah, but they
that's
got,
a great matchup, man. Tell you. Ticket TV
hey,
versus
but
Joey
the
Chestnut. Set
judge,
it up.
but no, they literally, the thing is, like, they literally, like, there's a whole, but like, I was back, I got backstage and everything, and there's a whole that he got people, he literally got, there's a whole, apparently there's a whole bunch of people backstage and everything, and he ain't letting them, he literally just not letting them in. It's only people that are
Hey,
in T Streets just
do
getting
y'all ever
jumped. He
wonder?
getting,
Do y'all ever wonder why he finds a way to never let LVZ in?
Cause LBZ will cook his ass. I mean, listen.
LVZ also says that he doesn't. I mean, LVZ also did. He been like LVZ been talking about Kwame for like the past month, saying he can't wait to debate him, and Tigger won't let him, bro.
Man, he don't want none of that mama's cooking, true.
LVZ throw
Man,
that shit in the trash.
LVZ would
Hey,
cook him so bad, bro. It
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
be
tell you this.
fair.
I'm gonna tell you what LVZ would do. When you go to Thanksgiving, somebody cook the food, shouldn't even been cooking. You fold the plate up and put it in the trash can. That's what LVZ would do. But straight in Kwame face.
He was talking about Kwame, I think today or yesterday.
I think
LVZ.
the day yesterday. Word, man, that man's a buffoon, man. You just distraction out here,
He's a
man.
Uh,
buffoon. A buffoon.
no,
You
because
a
like if we're
distraction.
being honest, because like it's thing. It's like with LVZ, I don't agree with LVZ on everything. I'm not but the thing is, what I respect is that he ain't gonna he has substance behind his words. That's the thing. He's always had substance behind his words. I'm just saying, like right now with Kwame and everything, it's like he's talking. But I'm like, what is your like? What's the substance behind it? If you going first of all, if you're gonna mention coding, why would you talk about something that you really have no knowledge about?
I just talked about that, like, and that's crazy, like, and they
And then
ganged up
and then,
on them. Man. Listen, they
but
ganged
you
up
got
on them, but like, come on, man, like
but you got
I got
people, but people really, but thing is, you supposed to hold up. You supposed to be this leader. You got a mass. Your following has exponentially increased. You have a massive following. The people that follow you, they don't know jack about coding. It's just they out here. They just want to hear you. They just want to hear you. They want to hear you. Oh yeah, Hassan Campbell, get this mama's cooking. Stephen A. Snitch, get this mama's cooking. What's it called? Matt Barnes, get this mama's cooking. Oh, who else? I don't even know. I don't know. I
That Hassan Campbell stuff did not make Kwame look good, bro.
It really didn't, cause the thing is like, I mean, because like he apologized, but the thing is like, but my thing is, you out here spreading not ignorance, ignorance, not like ignorant. He being ignorant, like just ignorant, stupid.
listen,
Like he
man.
just
I'm just saying, like,
Man, I'm
like,
looking at this live chat on this pro basketball updates, man. They doing a bunch of dick sucking, man.
you know what's crazy though, man. I should
Dick
delete
sucking.
motherfucking comment. I should delete motherfucking comments. I mean, no, I gotta. I think I'm still mod over there. I
oh
should
no,
leave motherfucking comments.
no, my weird thing is my big chest account. Well, my Mr. Big Chest account is got it's blocked over there. I mean, I'm not a mod on the P Rose account, but I don't think weird thing is I don't even think he noticed. I don't think he knows that. I don't think he knows that account.
Yeah, like the
But
thing is, man. Like the thing is, man. Listen, man. Set it up, man. Ticket TV versus Joey Chestnut, man. Set it up. The Glizzy battle of the day. The Glizzy battle of the century.
you
Ticket
should you
TV
gonna
versus Joey Chestnut versus Carcino. A triple matter of fact, a
a
triple threat.
triple threat
Triple
match.
threat. Glizzy gladiator. Uh,
Ga- Gatorade
uh
match.
no, I don't know. Hold on. Glizzy Glizzy got damn, what's the someone start with a G? A grand finale. You know what I mean? Some shit. I don't know. The Glizzy Glider grand finale, man. Triple threat match, man. No hold bars, man. Glizzy, because that shit don't make no damn sense, man. That shit don't make no damn sense. Like,
He was getting Kwame
and
that got 4,000, true.
listen, man. Hey, man. Hey, shit. Something I don't know.
No, he
You
giving
too
Kwame
young.
the
You
Jamal
too
Murray
young.
special.
Lord Gamer. You too young for all that, man. Look, don't get a beating. You in your closet saying all this stuff, man. I be knowing you. But anyway, hey, man. All I know is this, man. Like, listen, man, like like it just don't make no damn sense. Like, how they got grown men on the panel, like doing this type of shit. There's a bunch of followers, man, bunch of followers. Like I said before, man, I wish motherfucker would come on my panel, man. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
this man.
block you.
This man. This.
I'm not gonna
This.
block.
Yeah. Okay, I got to let you finish, man.
Motherfucker,
I
hold
just
up,
saw something. Hella.
I'm not gonna block you. Y'all niggas, y'all afraid to say my name over there. Y'all afraid to say my name over there. I know this because people tell me. I anybody like I said don't like what I'm saying or disagree with what I'm saying because a lot of times a lot of people disagree with me that that's on that type of time. A lot of them gonna stay in the chat. Come on the panel. Come on the panel. I dare you come on the panel. I'm not going to try no control no narratives. I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to do all that. Like they do that on certain platforms, man. They only do that on certain platforms because y'all know y'all look foolish. Y'all go anywhere else. That's just facts, man. That's just facts, man. Y'all just love the clown shit. Motherfuckers love the clown shit, man. Salute everybody still watching though, man. Salute everybody still watching, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be here for a little couple more minutes, man.
Yeah, you three about to start.
You three about to start, man.
Yeah, you three about to start. I'm about to.
You know what I mean? Like I said, hey, salute everybody. Like, hold on, what time? Yeah, I'm about to end it, man. 8 o'clock, man. You know what I mean? I'm on the hold up, man. I'm gonna tell them. Good, hold up. How I switch my camera, man? How I switch the camera? Hold up, man. Hold up. So I just switch the camera, man. I just switch the camera real quick. I just switch the camera real quick, man. I'm gonna see. It's a beautiful day outside, man. People want to dick right on comment, but hold on, hold up. It's a beautiful day, man, out here man. It's a beautiful day out here, man. And motherfuckers want to sit up here and D-Rod Kwame Brown. You see this A3 Lord Gamer? Look out, it's beautiful outside. Look at the sunset, man. Look at the sunset, man. But they want to D-Rod. Shout the T Streets Tayshawn, man. Shoot the T Streets and Tayshawn. Memphis in the building. Memphis, man. Shout out to Memphis, man.
Where you at right now, True?
I think he's still over there, man. I checked.
No, I'm saying where you at? Like where you at on the water?
I'm in Bethany Beach, Delaware right now, man. I'm here for I'm here for training. I'm here for training. I got off like 4 o'clock. So you know what I mean. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be on U3 Sports though. I'm gonna be on U3. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. But like I said, man, look, it's a beautiful day outside. But people want to D-Rod. Man. I ain't nowhere really special though, man. This is a training site where I'm at right now. It ain't nothing special. It's a good view though. It's a nice ass view. I definitely got to start crab. You can crab out here and everything, man. Fish and all that. But anyway, man, people doing all that, man. People doing all that. It's a nice day outside. People want D-Rod, man. People in they cribs go 5,000.
It's just the fact that these are grown ass people, bro.
I ain't grown. Like y'all got kids. I wish I would be somebody that. I wish I would be somebody my pop doing some shit like that. I look at them totally different. Dad. How you gonna tell me go to my room, but you just go Kwame Brown? Fuck out of my face, man. Fuck out of my face. You a clown. Like it looks bad, man. I'm telling you, it looks bad, yo. I'm really telling it. I'm not saying this just to be funny. I'm saying this to be a form to also like y'all gotta chill out. Y'all can have your own opinion, but don't listen. You don't have to do all that, man. You don't gotta do all that, man. You don't. But like I'm gonna end on that note, man. Salute everybody for tuning in, watching another great stream again, man. Like I said, I'm trying to live stream every day if I can, man. Salute everybody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put U3 Sports. If y'all ain't subscribed to U3 Sports, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. I do not know what's wrong with y'all. I'm gonna put this in the U3. All right, Shades. I'm gonna see you over there. I'm gonna see you over there.
Peace out.
See ya. Yeah, I put you. I mean, if y'all ain't subscribed to U3 Sports Talk, go subscribe to U3 Sports Talk. One of the best YouTube channels out. No lie, not because I rock with these guys. They creative. That sports talk, man. They really know what they talk about. I love the content over there. Great content, original content. I'm about to go over there myself, check them and chop it up with these guys, man. They don't D-Ride. They don't do none of that stuff. They have their own opinions, man. Everybody's vocal, man. So subscribe to these brothers, man. Subscribe to these brothers. U3 Sports Talk. Subscribe to them dudes, man. They're good people, man. But like, yeah, man. Like I'm saying, salute to everybody for tuning in, watching for another episode of True Talks. I definitely appreciate y'all on the Twitch side, the Facebook side, YouTube side, of course. Roll to 200 subscribers, man. I'm almost there, man. I'm trying. Hopefully, I may get it up in the month. Hey, we gonna get there regardless. Listen, we getting there, man. We getting there, man. It's only a matter of time, man. The grind continues, man. The grind continues, man. I'm cooking. Listen, I told y'all. I told y'all, man. I ain't playing no games with people, man. I told y'all, I ain't playing no games, man. Salute everybody for tuning in and rock with me, man. It's your boy True the King TV. Pieces, deuces, I'm out.